You know what? I miss penis. I'm the one who should apologize. W-A-T-P. W-A-T-P. LGBTQ plus.
Shut the fuck up, asswipe, and suck my cock.
You gotta love Vinnie Carlino. I don't lie. I don't like to lie. I love a parade. We were laughing our asses off. I laughed my ass off. We laughed our asses off. Go.
Is John the stupidest guy in the world?
Is this guy a freaking moron or what? Boom! Boom! Lady K has not been wrong. If he says he's got proof, he's got proof. Ran my fart box into oblivion. You gotta love Vinnie Carlino. Super. So now we know. I don't know.
Oh, fuck off.
Oh, Matt me trashed me with me. All right, fuck you, Matt.
Point, Dabble Point. A Stuttering John Melendez roundtable discussion.
Welcome to Point, Dabble Point, a weekly discussion where we get caught up on this week in Stuttering John, piss off our biggest super chatter, and get trolled by Corky. I'm Carl from Who Are These Socials. With me this week from the Uncle Rico Show and the Shuli Network, the man who does 2 to 3 shows a day about Stuttering John, Shuli Agar is here.
Pleasure to be here, Carl. Thank you, as always.
Also, from All In on the Dabbleverse and the All Apologies podcast, a man who stinks at poker, Trucker Andy is here. What's up, Andy?
Yeah, I'm setting a epic losing streak record right now, yes.
If you want to learn how to not play poker, tune in to All In on the Dabbleverse. Also, from Point, Dabble Point, and Who Are These Podcasts, he's one of the good ones. Earl David Reed is here.
That's right. Ooga booga, everybody. You know,
I should mention this now. He is my ghostwriter, everyone. EDR is my ghostwriter.
When you said ooga booga, the first thing I thought is great. Now we got Andy Trucker, we got producer Chris, and Adam Bush, who aren't racist anyway. They're not the last three left. The non-racist people.
There's only 3 left?
That's what I'm counting.
When did I make the racist list? What the hell? What?
I'm giving you
How dare you?
by Zen.
I'm not the one who said,
Your wife is beautiful, but she's black.
I never said that.
Hey, we didn't say which race.
Oh, okay. Then he's got me. He's got me.
All right. So thank you very much for being here. Almost 900 already. We appreciate that. A lot going on in the Dabbleverse. We were talking a little bit backstage before this. It's only gotten better since Rodney's. Everyone thought that what could happen after Rodney's, and it just keeps getting crazier.
Wait. Remember, the Dabbleverse was done after Rodney's. So many shows saying it's over. It's never going to survive this. What can get better?
I gotta be honest.
Lot.
I do a show, Dabbleverse Live is my new show I do on Thursdays with Blind Mike Geary. And we try to
show. I'm sorry.
We try to cover. Well, here's the deal, though, Shuli. We try to cover all the other things going on in the Dabbleverse, and we've been very successful at that. Except for this past week, everyone's talking about John. So all we were playing is other people talking about what John is doing, because it is fascinating the way he's getting trolled by Corky, the way that Keanu is still milking this falling out. That seems to be like her thing. That's her personality. It's just milking, falling out with people. The Sunflower Dragon saga, we're going to get into that today. That is fascinating to me. Boy, did John fuck that up, and he knows it. He's trying to walk all of that back. So a lot to get to today. Of course, you can support the show. Supertip.gg/WATP is where you want to go to participate and support the program. We do appreciate that quite a bit. And you can also super chat us, gift memberships, pick up a membership to pick up the 2 bonus shows we do every single month on this channel. Tomorrow, I'll be doing a Living in the Past with Stuttering John segment where we're not only going over his podcast from 2017, his podcast from 2018, but also a Howard Stern segment where John's current mother-in-law called in to talk about how drunk he got at Thanksgiving.
Wow.
Called into the Howard Stern show to talk about how drunk he got.
I think we may cover that for Blunder because we have yet to hear that one, and it looks good. And Living in the Past is so great. You know, I'm a member, so I listen to the episodes. But
thank you.
Also, I learned from following a vitamin dealer on X who posts a lot of great audio stuff. That I didn't learn. I was reminded that 2019 is when John first started attacking me on his podcast. Yeah. So
way before you talked about him. And that's the funny thing is that, you know, the first blood argument goes right out the window when we start looking at those old episodes where he's attacking Anthony Cumia nonstop. Of course, everyone at the Howard Stern show and Artie Lang. John has always been on the attack. So to pretend that he's a victim, like Ava and Corky are on there going, well, I mean, everyone's just bullying you and ganging up on you. It's like, John would love to have ganged up on everyone else. That's what he was trying to do all along. All right. So where I want to start today, though, is with our friend Anthony Cumia. Pocky, as he's known as. That's going to be on his gravestone, or as his friends called him, Pocky. Pocky is getting really sick and tired of John calling him a pedophile and trying to get him fired from his job at WABC in New York. And there was a tweet today where he says, "You pushed too far, Melendez. I have the money to burn in this one. Enjoy the ride." And you see the statement there. "I am being continually defamed by John Melendez, formerly of the Howard Stern Show, on social media and his internet program. He is making false accusations that I'm a pedophile, amongst other allegations. He is sending these accusations to my employer, WABC Radio in New York City." Now, I, for one, cannot wait to see how John tries to walk this back.
Well, look, this shouldn't surprise anyone. This is who this guy has always been. He went after our sponsors and got one to drop us. He's struck us over 30 times. He struck other people. Don't be fooled by what's going on, sending out his ambassadors to go on shows and say they're against striking. Their goal is to take down anyone that John does not like. And he has a team that is actively working on that. Patreons, YouTube, jobs, careers. This is what he does. This is what he's doing. So fuck anybody who tries to defend that. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't understand. It's like when I watched this, and I told you I'd met John before, and I felt bad for him, and I said it all the time. And then when after I come back and I watch him, I just want to punch him in the face. But it's like, it's the weirdest thing. It's like you have people that are actually on his side, and I'm still trying to figure out, which frustrates me, whether or not they are actually on his side or is there some big plan down the road. Because the $2 Dan guy, which I'm sure we'll get into, he really just, I was like, this is too much now. Now it's just too much.
Yeah, even John's friends are like, I think Corky's trolling you. He's laid it out a little thick, to the point where then he has to call into John's show and be like, no, I'm just really passionate about how great you are and how much I hate Shuli and Carl. That's why I praise you all the time.
I mean, look, I'm not friendly with the guy, and he's talked shit about us for quite some time, long before John sent the link. Also, you have to factor in, this guy did send him his password information for his YouTube, which is insane. The doxing that John does to send him a password to anything is crazy. I also think there's a lot of jealousy from one Miss Ava, that she doesn't want anyone getting close to her man and filling his head up with shit. She's in control. She's running that, and she doesn't want anybody fucking it up.
Yeah, there, a lot. I think somebody like Keanu, who had barely any, scope of perception of what a piece of shit John is. She doesn't know that we've been talking about this asshole for over 7 years, and people forget the long list of awful things that he's done in real life to people that justify everything that we're doing. Like, there's this counter narrative now of John is the victim and people getting on board. And I love that John has entered the Dabbleverse in a more engaging way. Like, he's being a guest on shows and having other people on here like Will Heron and Husey. So I like that. But don't for a second forget that John is an awful opportunist, a criminal, a degenerate, disgusting person. I got to reset this because I feel like people are forgetting that he sucks.
You were on Husey's show last night and I was watching, and I appreciated that you made that point there too. Like, we go back to the Living in the Past series. The thing that's so fascinating about it is John was trying to get J.D. Harmeyer fired. Did he even work with J.D. Harmeyer? Does he even know the guy? He's just jealous that J.D. had a job where he gets to watch TV shows for Howard Stern and clip them. And so he's just
I never worked with him. Like, we never interacted as far as a job, interaction. This guy put me on hold when I would call in with material. That's the only interaction we had. And still went out of his way to try and fuck me up at my job as well. So fuck him.
Yeah, I don't think the guy has any. I try to find nice in everyone, but I look at a guy and I go, I never met a guy that a bunch of people dislike. I hate using the word hate, but dislike. Yeah. And he just doesn't understand it. And that frustrates the hell out of me. Like, I tried to watch his show without your guys' involvement in it, and I can't do it because I get frustrated. When I watch through you guys, I go, well, now they're thinking the same way I can. But when he says something stupid, I'm just watching the show. I go, I gotta turn it off.
EDR, what you're talking about right now, I've been seeing this a lot lately, where people are talking about having teams and sides, and so like Corky keeps saying this over and over again. Well, if you're on WATP's side, you have to repeat everything that he says, or if you're on Shuli's team, you have to repeat. It's like, no, we're just all rational humans who have the same observations and jump to the same conclusions. Yeah. This guy's a drunken buffoon. You're like, no one's going to argue with me. I'm sorry, I'm not going to get some pushback on that on the show. We're all seeing it.
And it's not about. Sorry, go ahead.
And he still makes his way through this world. There are good people out there that struggle every day. And this guy gets up. It's like a cartoon character. Same clothes, same like Fred Flintstone. Never changes his clothes, nothing. And then just goes through life. And for some reason, makes it from one place to the other. Even though the whole Rodney's thing was a debacle. And we can't even take any joy in going, boy, you suck. Because he doesn't believe he sucked. And that's frustrating in itself.
You're an older guy, EDR. He's like Mr. Magoo. For some reason, he just has people helping him through life, and he's blind to everything that's going on around him, and yet still somehow functions in society. It's shocking.
I think I saw like Keanu on MLC going, I didn't realize, like I thought he was just offering me these gigs out of the kindness of his heart, and I didn't realize what a horrible creep he was. How did you not fucking know that after there's hours and hours of years of content of people explaining to you that he sucks, and you're like, oh, I just thought he was a nice guy. How?
Keanu falls under the stupid or liar category. Are you that stupid or are you lying? And I love what Pat Dixon said about Keanu, like never sets any boundaries. Gino never said anything, jerking off to her in her leather pants, all of the, hey, sexy, you want to come on? And all of a sudden it all comes to a head. She's just like, this is inappropriate. I'm uncomfortable around this guy. Finally, what the fuck?
Yeah, and maybe EDR can back me up on this, but if you're a woman in comedy, it's I think you learn pretty early on that if a guy's putting you on a show, he's going to try and fuck you. I mean, that's basically half the battle of booking with a lot of these female comics is when is this guy going to try and fuck me, you know? So, but I just wanted to circle back real quick to the Anthony thing. You know, it's not about the talking shit and what he's saying about Anthony. It's when you're going after his employment. It's when you're trying to affect him and his career and with bullshit by getting his employers involved. That's where you cross the line. Anthony doesn't look for confrontation, but he ain't running from it. John wants to talk shit. We've seen for the past few years, Anthony's not opposed to going back and forth. But this is territory where it's never enough for John. That is his thing on all levels. It's never enough money. It's never enough beer. And it's never enough that he can sit there and talk shit about this guy on his show Now he's got to try and get him fired from his gig.
Well, and it's scary too, because even in Anthony's thing on X there, where he says, "I've got enough money." Anthony really never brings up how much money he has, you know. So I'm intimidated by the fact of him going, "Hey, I got money to fight this," and that scared the shit out of me right there, because I'm going, I wouldn't have enough to fight him, and I know John doesn't have enough to fight him either.
John should be afraid, because when you accuse someone of being a pedophile, you don't have to prove damages in a defamation suit.
No,
just accusing someone of being a pedophile without evidence of that is enough to do that. So John, I mean, trying to get him fired is what sparked the flame. But Anthony's going to win this suit. John's going to owe a lot of money. I know John's going to file for bankruptcy and do all the weaselly shit he wants to do to not have to suffer the consequences of his actions. But this is going to be a big deal for him. I'm looking forward to it.
He still has the lawsuit with you guys too. I mean, it's like,
he's going to sue me again for defamation. EDR.
I can't keep up with all these lawsuits. I feel like if I had one, you know, it's like I can't figure out how he's going to master it all up. And when the thing goes down in Rochester, I think I might want to come up for that.
Yeah, it'll be fun. He claimed he's got a defamation suit against me because I was reading an article about how Atlantic Records didn't think he was a serious musician. They only signed him so he could get promotion from the Howard Stern show. We all already knew that.
Yeah.
Hey, John.
Like, come on, you know. I mean,
John, don't forget to add the Mercedes and the motorcycle to that defamation suit.
Oh my goodness. And that's the first thing I thought of when going back to seeing him at the reunion and he's singing there. I'm going, this guy had a record deal, and the only way he's going to have one is if he's friends with Howard Stern. That's the only way.
All right, I'm going to pivot real quick, then we'll come right back. But Andy and I will both be at Hackamania. That's coming up. And if you're not going to Vegas, April 10th through the 12th, you can go to hackamania.com and purchase the pay-per-view and watch all the live podcasts. Who are these podcasts? The Creep Off, NLO, Tukey Soup, Jim and Them. There's a comedy show with Pat Dixon and Anthony Cumia and Vinny Paulino. There's going to be This Little Piggy. All sorts of things happening that you can order. Pay-per-view, hackamania.com. And, of course, Corey Feldman is entered into the Dabbleverse trying to get Hackamania shut down. And I love the guy who scared Corey Feldman off is Chad Zumock.
Oh, no. What did
Have
Chad
you seen this yet? Okay, this is great.
This guy can't do one single thing right.
So Chad's an opportunist. And he sees that Corey Feldman's going after Hackamania and talking about protesting outside of the venue and stuff. So Chad goes, "Hey, Corey Feldman, I want to help you protest these pedophiles, Patrick Melton and Anthony Cumia, in Vegas at their event in 2 weeks." This is a guy, Chad will all the time talk about how reckless people are being. Dude, that's reckless. How can you just go on and say that? Calling these people pedophiles is very reckless, but whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, so Chad has nothing to lose. He's a loser. So anyway, he goes, I want to help you in 2 weeks. I'll fly out on my own dime to protest these losers if you can promise you'll be there with the crowd. Enough of grown men trying to get with underage kids. What's hilarious about that is that as if it would be assumed that Corey Feldman's, oh no, I got your transportation.
I need you there. I need you there, Chad. I'll fly you out on my. It's on me as long as you're there.
He's lucky he can get there.
Maybe he'll make Chad an angel, an honorary angel while he's out there.
He wishes. So Corey writes back and says, "Sorry, I wouldn't give them the pleasure of being at their stupid event. However, if you really feel passionate about stopping it, then show it. I have dedicated my life to fighting evil. I look forward to others following my lead." So Corey's just like, "Listen, man, I just wanted to say I don't like these people. But it's all you. Go for
you don't want into this."
Cut to Chad alone outside of the venue holding a sign. Stop pedophilia.
No, the sign says, "Let me in."
Yeah.
Well, didn't the guy who's fighting this fight put a $10 million price tag on names of pedophiles or people who victimized him and Corey Haim? You remember that a while back? He said he was going to release the names, and then he was asking for like $5 or $10 million. Weird shit, dude.
Feldman's amazing. I love Corey Feldman. I love everything he's been doing since he turned about 20 years old. It's just been a rocky career for him. And I actually ordered that documentary he made because he's like, I'm going to name names. It's like, all right, I spent the $20. I watched the movie. The only name he names is Charlie Sheen, claims that Charlie Sheen essayed Corey Haim. And I don't know why Charlie Sheen doesn't take any action on that. I guess it's like one of those like Lenny Dykstra things where it's just like we can't defame you more than you defame yourself, man.
Yeah.
No one has any respect for you, so it doesn't really matter.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off. This has to only be based on the involvement of Jim and them, right? Like, why else would Corey give a shit about what's happening with this event, except that Jim and them are there and he doesn't like them and Jim?
That's the only reason. Jim and them were added. They're based in Las Vegas, so it's pretty easy for them to get to the show. They're going to be performing on Friday night with their podcast. If you haven't checked out Jim and them, they do an amazing job of breaking down Corey Feldman. They are to Corey Feldman, but Shuli and I are to Stuttering John. They can predict what he's going to say next during interviews. Like, they know the whole script that Corey has, all the lies. They break it all down. So Corey, for a long time, considers them part of the Wolf Pack. This is the secret cabal that's going after Corey for outing all the pedophiles in Hollywood. Anyway, this isn't a Corey Feldman show, but trust me, it's amazing. It goes deep. And Corey recently put his hat into the ring trying to, all he did is draw a lot of attention to Hackamania. So Hackamania.com, promo code WATP if you want 10% off your tickets. You want to come.
Can you put yourself in the Dabbleverse? Can you put yourself, or do you have to be, it's kind of like, you can't give yourself a nickname. Someone has to give you a nickname. So it's like, if you want to be in the Dabbleverse, you have to be drawn in. Like, I don't know who Tommy Jordan is or anything, but I saw him rip the paper back at Rodney's and stuff. There's a guy that wants to be in. There's a guy that wants to be in. So whoever's in charge of letting him in, can you please let him in? I think he's done enough.
You know what, Black Earl? You're right about that. And I believe that Grillo is trying really hard to get into the Dabbleverse. He's just like, hey guys, I'm in the Dabbleverse now. Like, we'll see about that, man. I don't know.
Wasn't there a video of him crying and like immediately regretting it and trying to see himself out like almost immediately in 36 hours?
I was doing a bid.
Grillo goes, look, I don't like talking shit about John, and I get my feelings hurt really easily, but I want to be in the Dabbleverse. Like, this is not a good formula, my friend. This is not going to.
Is there any story he could tell that would shock you at this point with everything that John has done? The woman Jennifer one was phenomenal. I thought that was scary. You think he can? Well, you would probably know, Shuli. You think he can add something to it that would make us be more shocked than we are now?
I think that goes both ways. I think Grillo knows shit about John, and I think John knows shit about Grillo, and that's why you'll never hear any of these stories unless one of them drops dead.
Interesting. All right.
Oh, yeah. Once Grillo dies, John will be the first person running. I love him, but he was running around naked with his dick out. He was a scumbag. It'll be the first thing he does.
It doesn't matter how long you're friends with him. If he's got something on you and you piss him off, it's the first thing he's going to bring up.
Yeah.
It's the first thing he's going to throw at you. So, have fun with that, Grillo.
Unless you're famous enough where you're like Gilbert Gottfried, where all John did was talk shit about Gilbert nonstop because he wouldn't do his show and he wouldn't have him on his show. And then Gilbert dies like, dear friend. Dear friend of mine, go fuck yourself, man.
Worst.
I've heard you talking shit about him nonstop. Supertip.gg/WATP. We're going to get into a little clip package, but first, I want to thank the people who are supporting the show. We got over 1,700 people here watching live. Thank you all for being here. 712 Colgate sent this in, I think, when we were doing WATP the other day. Chris loves the Rad podcast. That was our cringe of the week, the Rad podcast. Hunter Duke coming in.
Almost 4 years ago, TV's Brian Johnson says, come catch me on my buddy Carl's podcast. What hell have I done with my last 4 years getting so deep with this insane corner of the internet? The wild part, the first crossover with TSN had just happened with VTL going over John threatening to suing you guys. Amazing how much has changed in the verse, yet some dumb shit stays the same.
That's amazing, Hunter Duke. And we'll see you in Vegas, my friend. Looking forward to it. Oh, I got to see if Brian Johnson's coming again. Don't they have family out there? The Johnsons? They went to
Johnsons are fake, dude. Don't you pay attention?
Not those Johnsons.
Oh.
Brian and Mary Beth.
Sorry.
All right. I know about your fake Johnsons.
Yeah, us. I mean them. Whoops. Shit.
Hellraiser69 says, do you guys think Anthony is serious about suing Stuttering John for defamation? Or do you think he's just trying to scare the shit out of him? I believe it's the latter. Oh, I think he's fed up.
I think he's serious.
Yeah. I think Anthony's fed up with this shit.
Missy, even in the chat earlier, said Ant is very upset and not upset like he is at black people, even angrier than that. Yeah. Yeah. So
I was texting with Anthony today, and literally, I mean, this is just a private text where he's talking about like, this motherfucker keeps trying to get me fired.
Yeah.
At a certain point, you're just at your wits' end, you know?
Yeah, if he's accused him from anything else, I think that might be a difference. But the fact that it's this, you know, I think he's just tired of him making jokes about it and tired of something that could, you know, if the right people hear it, it could hurt him.
Yeah.
You know,
and he's not making jokes. He's not even trying to make jokes. He's just trying to hurt him.
he's never made jokes.
No, I mean, John making jokes about it and talking about it, but
that's what I mean.
Like if the right people hear it, it could ruin Anthony. So.
Well, I was in a conversation on X, or not a conversation, whatever, screaming match, but somebody asserting that Anthony was striking channels to a certain degree, and I was like, that doesn't sound like something that an Anthony Cumia would waste his time doing, unless now that this is being like escalated to a point where like his job and his livelihood is at stake, then maybe he has no choice but to try and do something to stop the fucking harassment from this imbecile.
Yeah. Anthony's not striking channels.
Yeah. I'm just like, I never, that's so out of character that I can't believe it.
Drunk Engineer $5 says, great to have you here, EDR. I was proud of you for keeping your cool when that guy started yelling while you were on stage at BAFTAS.
Well, listen, I was a little torn after Carl's Ooga Booga. I was like, listen, I have
Tourette's, EDR. I told you that.
You could have said anything to him. I would. It doesn't bother me. Look.
His wife's not black. I was referring to a whole different type of person.
I don't care.
Your wife is beautiful.
I'm ready to do a show with. I'm ready to do a show with good Cardiff, the potato and the eggplant. How about that? Is that good?
I like it.
How about this? How about me and Shuli and Mooley? How about that? Can we just
there you go.
There you go.
Julie and Mooley, whatever. Let's both milk it. Come on.
James Crane coming in.
Hey, Earl, I'm looking for a new headlining sugar daddy if you're playing Florida. I'm a great middler, lots of energy if you get my drift.
Middler. That's great.
Happy Valley Wrecking Crew. Hey, Carl. Fuck Rasmus Dahlin. Go Pens. How dare you, sir? Our captain? The Sabres captain? St. Patrick's coming in.
You know what? I am what you Jelly. No one brought what I did to that show. Jelly is tasty in my belly. Love you, Ava, baby. Jelly, capiche.
Capiche.
Ascension Millennium. You think you got the feeling and your soul is not believing. Ascension Millennium.
God, that song fucking rules. When I saw Corey Feldman live opening for Limp Bizkit over the summer, we were pounding our fists to Ascension Millennium. Good stuff. Laziest Man on Mars.
If you are a known, famous lolcow like Feldman and publicly spaz out about the Dabbleverse, congrats. You are fully in the Dabbleverse.
Agreed.
He's not going to like that.
Oh, they just put out another segment from Stephen Baldwin's podcast. Andy, we got a new segment of Corey Feldman to go over on WATP.
Oh, that's fantastic. Stephen Baldwin is just as insufferable.
Yes.
Watch us get to that tonight on TSN. We're going to beat TSN tonight.
Anna Bush, we got to change our schedule. We got to get up. Scoop. Jacob Shed coming in with 5. JD was an intern when John was on Stern. John always tried to groom interns to do shit for him, but JD wouldn't go along. Oh, that would explain it then. Yeah. And then Labyrinth Mystic.
The Johnsons are fake, dude.
Shut up, dude.
Fake, dude.
You don't know that, dude.
Duke of Overslaw. Where were you, Sunflower Dragon? Big fan. Carl, how do you pronounce elementary? Like that.
I have all these friends from elementary school.
Oh, you have no idea how upset the chat's been at Lucy since last Thursday.
Is it because we say documentary wrong too, right?
Yeah, I have all these friends from like elementary school.
Elementary school? Come on.
The TARY words fuck us up in Rochester. I don't know what it is. The TSN WATP rocks. Thanks, guys, for all the laughs. Thank
you, Lyndon.
The great pest is here. Andy, thoughts on Chad calling you an ESO?
Whoa.
I'm just going to have to lean into the knowledge that Chad is a compulsive liar and hope that everybody else realizes that too.
Shots fired at Trucker Andy of all people.
Tongue punch my fart box. If John hears Norse Merce, he said he will end it.
This guy's lying. Don't believe tongue punch my fart box, Carl.
Erica Ann, good afternoon, everyone. Great panel today. WTP, TSN, and Morseverse for life. Thank you, Erica Ann. Thanks for being here for 31 months. Big fan. SJ, we know you're leaving is a lame April Fool's. Yeah,
Well, have we discussed that? Have we talked? Do you think this March 31st thing is for real, or it's just another grift, another bit?
It's a grift because the last time he was building up to the leaving, he was getting tons of money, and this time it's backfiring. He's getting no money.
Yeah.
And so he doesn't know what to do now.
Yeah.
I mean, how many times can you cry wolf before everybody's just like, yeah, we'll see you in a couple days, weeks, whatever. He'll be right back.
Yeah. Where's he gonna go? For goodness sakes, I mean,
right?
I heard you say
Stevie
Carl,
Tomatoes.
Well, one time Carl was mentioning that you believe he sleeps till like 1 o'clock in the day in the afternoon. So Carl mentioned that one time, and when I heard that, I thought to myself, well, if he's not doing a show, now he sleeps till what, 4?
Yeah, he admitted that recently. He came out and was just like, I was slept all day. Like,
So
he's not an adult.
let me ask you guys this. Hypothetically, let's say he really is going away, okay, and he's leaving. What do you think is behind that, where all of a sudden March 31st is the date where he's leaving? Because it seems a little sudden, right? And
Well,
so
it's
automatic,
specific is what it is.
very specific, very sudden. But let's go with the premise that he's really leaving. What do you think is behind that decision? Do you think that's him finally realizing I can make the same money, if not a little bit less, working a real job? I can, maybe it's a rehab thing that mom is pushing. Maybe it's maybe it's an attempt to connect with family that he's not connected to anymore. Or he's just running away.
Well,
All right, I'll take this first. I think that the fact that he picked a date, an arbitrary date like that, at the end of the month, I'm done. I'm never going to do this ever again, is similar to a smoker telling you when he's going to quit smoking cigarettes. If I finish this carton, I'm done with that. It's the same as an alcoholic telling you he's going to quit at New Year's. It's just like, no, if you really want to do it, you just do it.
Yeah.
You don't wait until a specific date in the future. Like, he's so fed up and I can't deal with all the hypocrisy and all the bullshit. It's like, then why are you on today? What are you doing?
Right.
Yeah. I think he's well, first of all, Carl, you have a good point there. His ego is too big for him to do anything normal. He truly believes he's a big star. He believes he's not even a star. He's a celebrity. He believes that. And in his mind, he can't picture a celebrity working at the post office or something like that, not on a consistent basis. So I don't think that's going to happen. And the other thing too is with all this that's going on, and there's no way that any of his kids are not getting a wind of some of this, so that's got to be tearing him apart. And then rehab is always a good thing. But, he did say on your show the other night, one of you guys' show the other night about he mentioned Jackie quitting drinking, and he hinted like, well, maybe that's what's going to help him as he gets older. So maybe it's something like that. Maybe it's a catharsis. Who knows? But I don't see it happening.
EDR,
thing.
Bringing up the rehab thing, and Shuli, you asked about that. When you had Dr. Drew on your show, and thanks for having me on that episode, something stuck with me. Dr. Drew's a specialist on this, and he said, once a man hits 60, he's stuck in his ways. There's no intervention. There's no talking sense to him. John's not going to all of a sudden be like, maybe I drink too much. Maybe that's the problem here. It's not going to happen.
And that's why I believe it's not about like reconnecting with the family or anything. Like they're in the rear view. He's flipped that rear view up. He ain't looking back. He doesn't give a shit. You know
there's a glare that's bothering him.
Exactly. We are going down this road until we run out of gas. That's his plan.
Gary Rexworks says Stammering Juan is not a comic. Rich Voss is better. Yeah, well, no shit. Rich Voss is better.
He better. He has 47 albums.
What about a theory that his health is deteriorating and a doctor has given him a hard stop deadline of when he's going to drop dead?
Oh, we call that a happy ending. Where I come from, my friend.
My real answer is I didn't buy it for a second. He's full of shit, and I never thought that he was going to leave. But I hope that he has debilitating health concerns that won't allow him to keep podcasting.
He's going to the gym all the time. Here's the funny thing about him. He talks about the gym and all the exercise he's doing and everything. By the way, we talked about before. I heard you guys talking about him being on a 10% incline, whatever. First of all, not to get all gymmed on you, but you're not supposed to run on the treadmill anyway. Like if I'm on a treadmill, I do it like 2.5 and 15% because you don't want to burn sugar, you want to burn fat. That's one thing. But there's no way you can't out exercise a bad diet. And that guy drinks a lot of beer, and he's holding up boxes of frozen pizzas and getting stuff from 7-Eleven, which is not on my trainer's list, if I can remember. And so
is Manwich on that list? Because I believe he had that for dinner a couple nights ago.
He held up the TV dinner that time, and that brought back memories from when I was a kid. And he mentioned in the brownie, which was like lava when it was cooked. That was funny.
Slugging down Simply lemonade, like it's fucking
orange juice.
I mean, it's pure sugar, John.
He also admitted
it's not a fruit.
He also admitted over the weekend that he hates the gym, that he only goes there to pick up chicks, and there's no girls for him there. They're either too old or too young at the gym. So I don't think he's really.
He's not picking up anybody at the gym unless he's using someone else's body.
Mostro says, I get it, Lady K, ghostwriter, because that's not what but I like what
Jeez Louise,
that's pretty good. I never thought about that.
Florida 49er fan. Glad to be a proud member of WTP and TSN. Looking forward to your total victory in the LOL suit. Fuck Stuttering John. I know, I can't wait.
Too. Yep.
Dabblecon 3. James Q Legend. No one hates Carl, just Shuli. Hey, Earl D.
Hey, James Q Legend.
You would be very wrong about that, James Q Legend. If you looked at the place on the internet that I look at, you'd realize
there's enough hate for everyone.
Yes, Obnoxious John. Why is Anthony going after Mersh? He started it.
Again, I think it has to do with reaching out to employers directly.
Yeah. And I don't think Mersh even started it. Revenge of Penis Wrinkle says people like $2 Dan and Ava only get out of being contrarian. Only get joy out of being contrarian. There is no end game. Nothing to do with Johnny Boy. Yeah, I know. It's their personality style. It's like, oh, look at me. I'm against the grain. Okay. Len Bias. Chad Z and Corey Feldman gonna F up Hackamania. I know, man. We're all worried about it. Reverend Rage. So the Duke is a bad person. Why be in SJ business? Huh?
I never thought of that. I'm out. He's right.
Good stuff. Wages Man on Mars. Mr. Magoo was likable even when he was Scrooged.
Yeah.
That's true. It's a little different. Lever Mystic, you assume Chad wrote that sober? Go Chad.
Yeah, that Chad, I'd like to have a talk with him.
Good luck. Talking sense to that guy. JFK Headshot.
No sense.
No. Ant says he'll cat sit when he takes John's house. He'll have to bring his own cats then.
Yeah. He'll carcass sit.
Yeah. What's he going to sit on a mound of dirt in the backyard?
Revenge of Penis Rico. Don't you know that as long as John says, in my opinion, it absolves him of anything, whoever gives him legal advice is crazy. Yeah, I mean, say what you want about VTL. Beef Drippins. EDR, I'm a huge fan. Come on my show sometime. Maybe even Andy. Hey, other two.
Hey, Beef.
Over here.
I don't know. Will you hate me for that if I do that sort of thing? I don't know how it goes. Listen, I'm scared of this Dabbleverse. I don't know.
They're on the approved list, EDR. I updated it last night.
EDR, listen to me. I will never trash you. I will never turn on you. Unless. Always an unless.
Well, he's not getting my YouTube password. That's damn sure.
Dude, this rules. We have a Corky World Order. CWO for life.
CWO.
Corky World Order. Rick from New York. 11-month member Andy. Where's your Rickenbacker? The bass ever made deserves to be played on that track. Do better. Hashtag Imus for life.
The only thing better than displaying the bass is playing it. I had a gig. So.
Oh, you're a musician too? Okay. Yeah.
That's how Andy and I know each other.
Are you?
No, Andy and I were in a band called Sluts back when I was in high school and he was in college.
You know,
bet it rained pussy on you guys, huh?
Listen, quickly, Andy, I'd never really met Andy before, but one of the things that stick with you to the show, when John went to DC and he had that suit on, Andy said one of the funniest things I've ever heard. He goes, John looks like John McClane at the end of the movie.
Stats Patrick's, if you're not sure if you're in the verse, you are actually just a dabbler yourself. It's probably true. Mm-hmm. Dr. Robert J. Manley, Higher IQ, Grillo or high pitch Eric?
Grillo.
I was going to say, Shuli, you would know better. Okay,
Yeah.
we'll go Grillo on that one.
Grillo. I remember, I still have it somewhere on my computer, a 4-minute conversation before Eric went under for his stomach stapling. And it was like a tennis match of him going, but what if I don't wake up from anesthesia?
Right.
And I'm like, you're not going to know. But what if I do? And it's just like back and forth, So I'm going to pick Grillo on that.
Dan Varney, my man. Hey, y'all. Thank you for all the entertainment. Love you all. Dan Varney, thank you, buddy. You are
Varney
keeping the
Army
lights on.
in the house.
You are keeping the lights on.
Thank you.
We love you, Dan. Thank you, buddy. OG Mumble and Nick is here, gifting a Who Are These Podcast membership. Thank you very much for doing that, OG Mumble and Nick. And Ralph Melendez beat his son. Can we get John and Corey to team up for a show? Yes. I say yes.
Goodness.
Stats Patrick's. I notice Carl goes really hard on the T and exactly. He also likes pop. Go Flyers. Rambo, hey Shuli, can you give Chauncey Hayden Chauncey Hayden to kick John's ass 2.0?
Yeah, I will. I'm still working on Matt Mead, and then I'll move over to Chauncey.
Right, yes. Stats Patrick's. Duke is buying a new boat. He'll forget the oars. Dan Flood Canada became a YouTube member. Thanks for doing that, buddy. Appreciate it. Pest Out West. Duke is at the gym every day sniffing the Kegel machine after the chicks get off of its skull. Is that true? Is there a video of that?
It's a rumor I heard.
Kegel machine. Sean, the producer. John always says that he goes to the gym every day, but this weekend he said he hates the gym. He admitted he only goes 3 days a week. Oh, hi, Don. So I don't think we have an answer to hi, Don on this show. Dan Flood Canada. Been here for years. Question. If SJ is a comedy podcast, when does he say anything funny?
Did it start off as a comedy podcast?
Well, yeah,
yes,
it did.
But it was a political podcast.
And then
so that was the weird part.
Now he's got recent. Look, you guys are giving him a lot of content because he's complaining about everything. He's just, so he's never shy of anything.
Yeah. Right, I'm going to try something I've never done on this channel before, guys. We got our first image tip. I didn't announce.
Are you that
this.
flexible? Oh,
I turned on image tips on supertip.gg/WTP. Let's see if this works. I don't know if it will. Oh my gosh, it's working. Old Krug at $5. Anthony Cumia should add the ghoul to the lawsuit. I saw this in Dabbleverse Anonymous. This is a great image. I'm getting served with this lawsuit.
What a picture.
Fantastic. Old Krug. All right. I didn't like the image tips at first. I'm on board 100% now. That's cool. It's fun. I'm in.
I'll let him know that you approve.
I can let him fucking know. I'll let Moody know he didn't fuck this one up. It's fine. I want to play something before we get into the Sunflower Dragon saga, which I think is fascinating. I want to play this guy, Dr. Huge, who made it on the John show this weekend. Andy, you actually sent this to me.
Yeah, well, I got to shout out This All Sucks and 2K and Granny 2K Nimrob on X sent this to me this morning. He's like, do you think there's anything to this theory? And I watched this and I think there might be. So I want to hear you guys' opinions on this.
Yeah, so this is another newer channel. I haven't seen this before. A newer channel.
Rubbish.
Yeah, it's called Rubbish Bin. This is a Rubbish Bin production. And let's check this out. What are they talking about?
So this is interesting. He's never met the person. I'm starting to think it's a work, but John's not that smart. He would have blown
He seems to be a fan, so let's try it out together. Dr. Eugenstein. Hello, Doctor.
Z.
What's up, guys? Can you hear me?
Yes.
That guy's huge.
You.
Is that a makeup? John, that might be.
Okay. Now, come on. Isn't that someone we know?
No, Shuli, you seem skeptical. He's going to make a strong argument for this.
This is some what? Not since the Carl on the Opie subreddit theory have I seen something so dead on.
Wait for the evidence to pile up, Shuli.
Yeah, it's not. At first, I was just like, "Oh, come on, this is just being said." Then I'm like, "Hold on a second, interesting." Over 2,100 hit like, hit subscribe. Thanks for being here.
Perfect.
Yeah, Make America Great Again hat. Turn that shit around. What's up, Dr. You?
Roddy
Shut up with the politics.
Roddy Piper. How dare you? But Steve, you remember me. You came on my show last year to promote your book.
All right, the
There's
voice is
that
a little.
voice.
Oh, wow. The voice is a little. Okay, all right.
You have to pay attention to the what AI would be like, the facial expressions and some of the the way the speech affects. Those are the giveaways. And also, you're wearing 3 T-shirts to cover up your giant tits. And I don't know. I think this is Dr. Huge Cock and Tits.
Or are the tits fake?
Well,
I mean, they are, but you know what I mean?
Or the hair, though. Like, obviously, the guy is bald, so is that a wig that I was wearing?
Of course it's a wig.
I don't know.
Of course it is.
What are the odds we see a cat stroll by with a wig on its head? And then we know for sure. Then we're like, that's it.
That's hilarious.
Oh, man.
I should mention at Hackamania, there's a costume contest on Saturday before WATP. I think there's going to be more than one Ava there. I'm looking forward to that.
God.
Well, however many there are, frisk them all. Thank you.
You can hear the voice underneath it. You hear that?
Of course I did.
The lips, the dimples, the cheeks.
This guy's big.
Come on.
He's not wrong.
The eyes. The eyebrows I'm struggling with, but let's see.
No, you don't, you fucking liar.
I did a lot of podcasts during my press tour.
I know. I understand.
No offense, but no, I appreciate you.
Okay, here's the thing. He could definitely bush up the eyebrows.
Yep.
You can't take away the eyebrows and then put them back on. So
I think the eyebrows are attached to the glasses. What do you think about that?
Dude, first of all, I think you should get a red laser pointer like Ralph in the old days on Howard when he'd be talking to playmates and shit. This is because the way he just said, "Oh, I know," like that's. But play devil's advocate. I've been this high where everything makes sense.
You are
know
right
what I
now,
mean?
right? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting there. Yeah.
Because, Ava right there is obviously before fucking Portland's least wanted here. Okay.
Having me on to help me promote my book. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. You were cool. We killed it.
Was
the
me.
Jimmy Kimmel story was my favorite.
Clean shaven.
And John, honestly, no short leash needed. I'm a good guy. I've been in the podcast game for.
I'm picking up some things on the teeth too.
Took 5 years off. Came back a year ago. I started having Grillo on and doing my thing all over again. So
all right. Well, so here's the thing too. I looked up the YouTube account. I think it went down in subscribers since I looked at it like within minutes, but it was around 420 subscribers. Something like that, maybe 470. I don't know. But it's like 300 something videos. It's been around since 2015. So the channel's been there.
That would make sense.
And we know Ava did the Cinco Sanders.
Mm-hmm.
Renowned.
So it wouldn't be the first time Ava has done characters.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
This is very interesting.
She's like a young Whoopi Goldberg.
With that, believe it or not. You kind of got me back into going, you know what? I kind of would like to goof around online and stuff. But over here, nothing serious. No doxing. No freezing of video, as you can see. Super professional. We're
all right, so
what's great, Carl?
Yeah.
If it's not true, this is this guy's first toe dip into the Dabbleverse, and they're like, "That's Ava." I mean, I don't know how you come back from that.
It's rough.
Oh boy!
All right, so now I have another video here that's Dr. Huge versus Grillo. I just wanted to plant that thought in everyone's mind. Now we can watch these two.
Does he call him a cocksucker?
Let's see.
I hope not. Stanley 19
calls him a weirdo.
Anthony Cumia, Dr. Huge offended Grillo. High pitch equals Grillo.
I did not offend Grillo. I think he might have been felt slighted by something I said, but I don't even know what it was. People brought it to my attention after the show, but during the show, I did notice a moment where Grillo was a little mad at me, and I think it was because I didn't equate him to Eric, High Pitch Eric. What I was saying was that he, like High Pitch Eric is a superstar, just like John is, just like Grillo. Like you
No.
But there is
please. High pitch Eric is a whack packer.
No, I understand.
I know. That's why there's a difference, bro. There's a difference.
No, I understand.
What's hilarious is they both take offense to this. Like, Eric's like you guys, like he's a big superstar. Like, no. I'm that nowhere near. Hyper is way more famous than I am. I have no problem saying that at all.
First of all,
how dare you?
John drove cross country with loose cats in his vehicle.
Yeah,
I mean, you're a whack packer. I hate to break it to you. A normal person doesn't do that.
Loose Cats. That's your next band name, here. Loose Cats is good.
I just don't. I don't think it was that harsh. It was something in passing too, kind of like, because I don't even remember what it was, to be honest.
Don't worry about it, dude.
Steve, so you got mad at that? Now I get it.
I know.
Now I get it. Steve got mad.
No.
Now hold on. No, Steve. Now you're on the hot seat, prick. So. Dr. Eugene, Steve was mad at you because you said something about him and High Pitch Eric. Okay, now I get it. Now I get it. You got a big mouth, don't you, Stevie boy? Now let's hear your big tough guy mouth. Go ahead, Dr. Eugene, tell me what happened. Thank you.
Well, again, I don't remember what happened because I'm a big stupid idiot, but I do know that he got angry when I think I equated High Pitch Eric to his status on the show, and he didn't like that, and that's fine.
No, I know. I'm very sensitive in a lot of ways. But I'm specifically sensitive when there's a thin line. Like people like, there's the whack pack. John
paid more.
No, John.
That is true. High Pitch Eric made more money from the Howard Stern show than Grillo, and it's not even close. I believe Grillo made $0. Wasn't he always an intern?
Yeah.
Did Grillo ever get hired as an employee?
Unfortunately, Cameo wasn't around back then because I'm sure these guys would have made good money.
Has anybody else like closing their eyes and trying to hear it without looking at the guy?
I hear it.
It does. You can hear it creeping in. But I just looked up. The John Hopkins says that it is Dr. Naveed Huge. So I think there's something.
Holy shit! What are the chances?
Oh, jeez.
So
Avo would get a lot more puss as Dr. Huge. I just got to say that.
I think you're right. Grillo is doing all the things you shouldn't do, entering the Dabbleverse. He's getting defensive. He's admitted he doesn't like being ridiculed. He thinks he's better than other people.
Let me tell you exactly what upsets me.
Yes.
Are you writing this down?
We were not the whack pack. The whack pack was the whack pack, and we were staff. So when someone tries to drag me into the whack pack category, I'm a little defensive.
Oh
boy, you're gonna have to watch this now, Steve. Is that okay? Steve?
No, I'm just saying, like, we're not whack pack.
Right.
All right. But do you mind watching? Do you mind reliving this event?
Carl, what's interesting about this is the same argument John would make, but because Grillo is speaking up, he's now going to try and ridicule Grillo in front of this new guy in his life that he knows nothing about. No offense, if that's who it is. I don't, whatever. But like he's such a douche.
It's gonna get worse. He's gonna call out Grillo for doing all the things that he does when he starts watching this clip. It's hilarious.
Again.
Oh, I know what's gonna happen.
No,
I'm
it's
feeding. Reliving what?
what happened with you and Dr. Eugene.
Oh yeah, no. He probably equated. He probably equated. Oh yeah, sure. Go ahead. Absolutely.
Hollywood star Steve Grillo gets offended when compared to High Pitch Eric. Here we go.
That was my part. That was the.
John playing a clip?
Wow.
Whoa.
Look at the balls on this kid over
Look
here.
at this fucking guy. He's playing a
Wow.
clip on his show. I thought he was above that.
Wow.
Not to mention it's so illegal to play a clip on your show. It's the most
John,
illegal thing you could do.
Think of somebody's rights that you're violating right now. John.
Jesus Christ.
Department that got me sick.
Host in the Dr. Huge show here. He comes on every Saturday, folks. Check it out. But he loves The Sopranos. So I've seen you on there. I've seen Eric, High Pitch Eric was on there. But
yeah,
you had a more
not a fan. But go ahead. What was that?
I said you had a more prominent role than him, though. I believe. But
you believe? Yeah, a lot more prominent role than he did. Yes. Not a fan of his, but I said a lot of nice things about some of the old Whack Pack, like Fred the Elven Boy.
Steve, you were inebriated, which is the funniest part, and you immediately got mad. Yeah, not a fan, and you're halfway off camera.
Do you see what John's ridiculing Grillo for? Being drunk and defensive.
Literally his show every day
Yes.
is what he's goofing on Grillo for.
It's amazing.
Unbelievable.
So where does Grillo fit in the Dabbleverse, you think, if he's coming in? Is he like the guy that's going to get slapped around immediately?
Is he interesting enough is the question, because, obviously Rob Saul tried to be this guy when John left. He's like, I'm the new Duke. Everyone come after me. And we're like, whatever.
Yeah.
Who cares? But I don't know. Grillo I know you're friends with him, Shuli. I'll speak for myself. Grillo might suck that bad. I'll look into it.
I just don't think you can dictate how the audience, the Dabbleverse, whatever it is, will receive you. You know what I mean? You just got to get in there and do your thing. And you have enough people that are involved in this that can prepare you for what's going to happen. And, it all comes down to the reaction, really. I mean, if he gives the reaction they want, he'll get views, he'll get people watching and donating, but he's going to get fucked with for it.
Yeah, so far Grillo is not responding well, so it tells me that it could happen.
Well, that's the thing for Grillo. Like Rob Saul showed up, and everybody had to figure out that, like, why and how he sucked. Whereas Grillo showing up with a reputation and a track record of awareness that everybody can use against him immediately.
Yeah, Rob Saul had to tell us that he was a radio personality. We're like, you are? Yeah. Okay. Grillo, we all heard on the Howard Stern show, not as much as High Pitch Eric, who had a much more prominent role on the Howard Stern show. And I'm not even joking about that. But Grillo was on the Howard Stern show, so we know of him. I spent this up a little bit. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. Well, I was just going to say, Howard dedicated his book to Grillo.
That's true.
Do you know
why he did that?
You can tell him. Go ahead. I know.
Because he felt guilty that he never paid him a dime.
Yeah.
Grillo worked for Howard for years. And by the way, Grillo, correct me if I'm wrong about this, Grillo somehow was an intern when he wasn't even in college getting credits anymore, which is literally against the law.
And the other thing behind it was the fact that Grillo kicked ass at his job and everything that Howard gave him. Grillo, unlike John, moved up the ladder, got more responsibilities, was trusted more than John to get things done around there back then. So
John was fired from making a baked potato because he couldn't. Grillo did such a great job with the baked potato. They're like, we're going to give you more responsibility.
That's right.
Fired for making a potato.
They're going to give me sides.
I got to sell a book. I got to make it interesting. I just don't. I have a specific dislike for Hypocrisy. And he's done a couple of things. In the past, he almost got me fired from a job that I had on purpose and shit like that. So, and I've seen what he does, and I know his motive. And him as a human being, I just don't like him at all.
Yeah, because later on in the show too, there should be another clip because it kind of sparked a memory that I think you brought it up again, because you seemed really pissed that I even mentioned that. I'm like, well, I didn't really know. It was just
I didn't know he was. Why do you hate High Pitch Eric so much?
I was working at a nightclub and he almost got me fired because he called up and said that I told him that he can come in with VIP people and He was supposed to get 2 bottles of Absolute. And he said that I said that, and thank God the one owner, Anthony.
Imagine if High Pitch Erica gets you fired from your job. How bad do you have to be at your job that like High Pitch says something, there's like, Grillo, get in here.
Well, and I can tell you, having spent a lot of time with High Pitch, that is 100% a High Pitch Eric move back then, without a doubt.
The other owner did, I would have got fired.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
He lied about that. I saw the way he. When I had the pizzeria, somebody bought him pizza because he was living in Hell's Kitchen at like one of those buildings where it's like
Okay, watch this, and then we'll move on to other things. But this might be more evidence that is Ava. Watch what happens when he describes how High Pitch treated his cats in his apartment at Hell's Kitchen.
Room, and there's just one toilet and shower shared on the floor. And when I went there, he had like 3 cats, and they were all in disarray. He was abusing animals, like he wasn't taking care of his animals. He lived in squalor. And when I went there, when I saw the cats, they were so like I called animal control on them. Like it was horrible. Squalor.
Oh,
Dr. Hughes just took the headphones off. He can't listen to this. He's going, I can't listen to these cats. You have to call animal control.
And the cats were living in like little tiny cages, all caged up, and they were shitting on themselves and stuff. It was just, that was like, after the fact that he tried to get me fired from a nightclub I worked at, I saw his abuse to animals, and it just, I also know he's full of shit.
Yeah, well now suddenly
That's proof. There's no other cat lovers in the world. There's only 2, and it's Dr. Hughes and Ava, or is there only one?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well,
I rest my case.
You could tell how much Ava loves her cat, the way she lights up cigarette after cigarette around it, really, really giving the cat the love that it deserves.
Smoking indoors, is that a Dabbleverse thing? I don't see it anywhere else except for the Dabbleverse.
Even if I could, I'm a smoker. Even if I could, I would not. First of all, the equipment alone, you're destroying. Not to mention the smell of, like, my mom smoked. She would wake me up in the morning for school, and that was the first smell I would smell, as a cigarette in my room, and I hated it.
Yeah,
I showed her.
It's a pleasant thing. Yeah, right.
I'll tell you, a long time ago, doing radio, you used to be able to smoke in the studio. I remember I did a gig up in what's that guy's name? It was up in Albany, and he would smoke right in the middle in the studio. Everyone would smoke in the studio.
My first time on Howard at K-Rock, I got to go to Scott's studio and smoke a cigarette in there with him, and I was like, if I never do anything again ever with the show, I got to smoke a cigarette with Scott. He just goes, keep it down over there, and then just edits and smokes.
I can't imagine when I see Karmic lighting cigarettes in that tiny little trailer he lives in, or I watch Keanu and I think about that 1-bedroom apartment they have in Harlem.
Oh my
They're
goodness.
just chain smoking it. It's gotta stink like shit in these places. All right, you guys ready to talk about Sunflower Dragon?
Yes, long overdue.
Oh boy, what a saga that unfolded this week as John goes off on Sunflower Dragon, who claims, and I think she might be right because I follow this up pretty closely. Sunflower Dragon claims that she gave John more money in Superchats in January than anyone else. And January was a big month for John. He claimed he had $10,000 until there was that lawsuit. People were like, well, if you can't have a defamation suit if you're gaining followers and money. And he went, no, I was actually less than 6,000.
No, the answer was even better. He goes, what if I didn't make $10,000? What if I made 6?
Right. What if I was lying about that?
Right.
So this is John going off on Sunflower Dragon. I think this was on Thursday or Friday, because Sunflower Dragon then calls into BeDabbling Live, which I'll play for you on Saturday morning. And then John responds to that after seeing it Saturday night. So let's start with John going to war with Sunflower Dragon, his biggest supporter. Thanks, Doom.
Ooh, my beer.
I do have this sped up a little bit.
Is goofing on the mentally challenged. You can't have it both ways, Sunflower. You can't have it both ways. You can't be mad at me for alleging that I'm goofing on Casey, which I wasn't.
This time.
But yet, Super Chat, Shitways Show, when they blatantly goof on the mentally challenged.
All right, so far, what Sunflower Dragon did wrong was Super Chat Shuli show.
Right. And we've never called John mentally challenged. So I don't know why he would label himself that, but yeah, we don't see you that way, John.
That is known as a hypocrite.
Wrong shirt.
That is a hypocrite. Yes, you did.
So that's known as a shirt from Kohl's, actually, John.
Yeah, it is.
That's embarrassing.
Sunflower. Yes, you did. Yesterday when I was playing KC, you said, don't goof on him. He's got problems. Don't rewrite history. I have the receipts.
So Sunflower Dragon's a huge Howard Stern fan.
Yes.
And of course, Casey Armstrong was a beloved character on the Howard Stern show. He had some trials and tribulations. He went through some shit, and he's an endearing figure.
He's real. He's real.
He's a real guy, and people like Casey Armstrong. I believe Sunflower Dragon's a fan.
Yeah, and he's easy on the eyes, too. Let's not forget that.
Well, 20 years ago, sure.
Right.
I have the receipts. Don't rewrite history. Because I had to defend myself, and I had to say, I am not goofing on him. But yet, Sunflower, you super chat Shitways show, don't you? Do you know the amount of mentally challenged people that they traumatize?
How about the amount I employ?
Well, those are also traumatized.
Yeah. See, here's where I disagree. I feel like you are treating mentally handicapped people differently, John. I think you baby them. I think you treat them like they have to be talked down to and treated. Whereas I see them as every man. Earl David Reed could be mentally challenged. In fact, he probably is, and that's fine. You know, a mentally challenged guy could be Earl David Reed. It's
we
no
treat him
different.
like one of us. Yes,
that's all. That's all. Equal rights.
I think it's just a matter of him just upset that she gave you money after.
Of
she's giving money. So it's like, so he's going on this thing, which is worse than you can possibly do, where he's this guy and he's trying to advocate for mentally challenged people. It's got nothing to do with that. It's like, if she doesn't give you money, there's no problem.
Right.
Yeah.
Now that he has $2 Corky on his show, he has to go to bed for mentally challenged people.
That might be it.
Yeah. The way that he's defending LBGT now that Av is a regular. Yeah.
Yep.
Do you know there are mentally challenged people who want to come on my show because they're so angry?
All right, let's leave Clearwater Chad out of this. I don't know why we're bringing him up.
Why are they not booked? Why are you telling us about this and not bringing them on, stupid?
Yeah, this is really dumb. I'm sorry I paused it. This is so dumb.
That shitware picks on them. Do you know that, Sunflower? I'll wait.
Yeah, so what is he talking about? So he's saying that you're traumatizing these handicapped people, mentally handicapped people, and they're reaching out to John like, can I please have my thing?
Right. You got it, Corky. I sent the link to your shoe. There's one guy that he doesn't like us watching his energy drink reviews. This guy MJ Klein, and so he'll leave. He'll write in the comments that we're bullying him, and we just shove him in a locker and say, "Shut up." We don't listen to him.
That's how you do it.
Exactly.
So don't play the angel card, or whatever you call it. You're just a good person.
That's it.
You super chat them. They goof on the mentally challenged. I don't. And when I saw KCS.
Oh, hold on a second. I remember very specifically when John was calling a guy Corky on what's her name show?
Elisa
Jordana.
Yeah.
He was calling, when you got to ride the short bus, Corky. He's like, I don't make fun of the mentally handicapped.
Well, how about, remember when he was drunk with Joey C and DG and he couldn't even speak and he was trying to ask Joey if he was mentally challenged and he was laughing so hard about it?
I do.
Maybe that's how he deals.
Because that happened when we were in Detroit and it really helped out our live show. And I still appreciate John for doing it.
Yeah, he's good like that.
yesterday look really bad. When I was with my good buddy Dan from Nice Podcast Stupid, you went and super chatted me and said that I was making fun of Casey, which I wasn't. But yet, you super chat Casey.
Oh, okay. Since so far Dragon's here super chatting, let me just pop this up real quick.
Oh, you got a super chat Lady K
Yeah.
now?
Oh, wow. So far, Dragon, this is bad news. This is gaslighting. I never accused him of attacking KC. My words verbatim were, please don't go in on KC. If it's an attack, it's a polite attack.
Yeah.
But he's assuming that you're like concerned about his mental efficiency.
Right.
You know? Like that's an assumption right there that kind of says that John has his opinions about KC.
But like,
Right?
so what? Like, so what? What does it matter what her reasoning is? This is somebody who donates to you. There are not a lot of people that are doing that these days, and they're not making a huge request. They're just saying, look, there's plenty of other feuds you're in. There's plenty of other people you talk shit about. How about you leave this guy alone? Maybe you do what you want at the end of the day, but I didn't think it was that out of line for her to make that request.
Right. And she has a super chat up on the screen with John's show right now that says, I didn't say anything of the kind, John. He has that pulled up, but he's got the receipts. So it doesn't have to prove anything. You just say he has the receipts and just continue on.
Not Casey. You super chat shitware. And they do complete segments goofing on the mentally challenged. You can't have it both ways.
Now that's an advertisement for the Shuli Network right there.
I mean,
Full
this is,
segments? I'm in.
you can't pay. I couldn't put this on a blimp. It wouldn't get as many people. You know,
great.
God bless you.
John who worked for the Howard Stern show. He's so retarded.
You can't be the moral compass like you think you are. Because I do have a heart and I do have a soul. And when
And it's actually quite large. It's a real problem.
And
if I saw
Let's play the clip where John was fucking with Beetlejuice in the green room, right?
Right. Remember the prank call to Beetlejuice he's all proud of?
Nah, Beetlejuice was in on it, Andy. You didn't know that. We worked that out before the cameras went live.
He had agency.
Also, if John doesn't like goofing on mentally handicapped people, why did he prank Trump?
Oh,
did you see what Carl just said? That's proof right there.
Wow. I always liked that Lady K.
Yeah.
Casey looking that bad, I turned it off. Because at the end of the day, Sunflower, I love Casey. I do.
Kiss of death.
Yep.
We worked together. There's no problem. We hung out and drank beers.
I mean, you were at the same workplace. I wouldn't say you worked together.
Yeah.
Casey came on our show and talked about how little you worked.
And every trip down memory lane is either at a bar or beers. Everything. Every memory.
Which is why when Bob Levy came on his show and just went, I don't remember hanging out with you at all, John. It was one of the greatest moments of all time. Remember we were in Cleveland and you did your closing bit? Yeah. I do my closing bit in all the cities.
And we were friends.
Right.
He kept saying, you slept over at my house. We were friends. Bob's like, I don't remember any of that. Hilarious.
On the beach in Bayville and talked about typo negative and all the other shit. And when I saw Casey looking really, really not right, I stopped playing it. I did. I was worried about him, actually. Is he on drugs? Did he suffer a stroke? I don't know.
Two things that John has going for him. He's worried for KC. Worry about yourself, idiot. You've had 2 strokes and you love drugs.
Yeah, you know what's interesting is anybody that's been on that show or worked with John, we haven't had a story from anyone that has a great story about John.
No.
Not even like, hey, you know, I was driving home, I got a flat tire, and John Melendez stopped and fixed. We have no good stories about it. Everyone has a horror story, okay?
Yeah.
And the fact that he doesn't see that or ignores it is amazing.
He sees it. He doesn't ignore it. He was just saying last week, he's going, well, add Keanu to the list of people. And then he ran down the list. And at no point going down this list, is there any part of him that stops and goes, wait a minute. I'm the one factor in all of this shit.
Shuli, it's worse than that. A super chatter pointed out, hey, if you go through all these relationships you had, what's the common denominator? And John's response was that I'm too nice a guy.
Right.
In every scenario, I'm just being too nice.
Unbelievable.
They're talking about type O negative. That was the blood I left on a woman's sheets.
You know,
Look at you, Andy.
quick thing about Tiano here is, first of all, I think she's attractive, but if I'm her husband, I'm not letting her anywhere near John, comedy wise or anything.
Right.
I'm not even letting her hang out with him. I don't care if you both do comedy. It's just no way. It's just, I think
Gino's come around on that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Finally figured it out.
But again, you called me out. And you said I was making fun of him. And I wasn't. But yet again, I'm going to say it one last time, you super chat shitwave show, which, by the way, really?
Yeah.
Really, Sunflower? You super chat a show that their entire business model is to goof on me. That's their entire business model. They don't have anything else.
So far, we don't need anything else. I'll be honest.
I, on the other hand,
John's talking points are from 18 months ago.
Sure.
He never gets rid of it. It's very funny.
I got plenty because I am funny. I am charismatic.
Then why are you arguing with a chatter?
And God damn it, people like me.
Right. I've never seen someone who's funny and charismatic argue with a chatter for 20 minutes.
Oh, and I was thinking, how many times do you think his poor family had to hear, don't rewrite history?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this fucking guy.
I don't need to watch clips and have 10 people around me to make me feel better about myself. And
no, but you love it when it happens, though. Yeah. He's been having some panels, like Andy was pointing out earlier. He's starting to get some people on the show. Hughesy's showing up, and now he's got his new buddy, Dr. Huge, and Grillo's on. Like, he's loving having people on the show.
I have a nice roster of people I'll never pay. Ready to go.
That's all these guys do. When's the last time Lady K did his show?
Yeah.
By himself.
When's the last time Howard Stern did a show by himself? What's your point?
I want to see you alone in a room. That's it.
There's a difference between doing a show by yourself and like having to do it by yourself.
Right.
Nobody wants to spend time with you.
Yeah.
Well, then it's going to go from that to, I want to see Carl do a show where he doesn't prepare material for it at all.
What if he just gets mad at the chat the entire time? Can you do that?
Do one in the dark eating pizza. Let's see him do that.
The funny thing is, I think the last time I did a show by myself, it was when I was responding to John doxing my dad's cancer, and it has over 27,000 views on it. So there you go.
When's the last time Shitware did a show by himself?
Rodney's coverage, 5 hours until that goddamn E-Rock busted his way into the show.
You should get an Emmy for that. That's Emmy.
Listen, when a professional like E-Rock shows up, you gotta fucking lock in, my friend.
Speaking of that, E-Rock's gonna be the poker game on Wednesday night, 8:00.
What?
That's how you know
is
he's a
that
pro.
like for real money, or is it like play poker?
Wink, wink. It's yeah. There's money involved.
I can't.
We don't bring it up on the stream though.
Can't play against the religion. Sorry.
Okay,
I'll wait. When's the last time Adam Bush did a show by himself?
Who the fuck would want to watch that? It'd be so much dead air. Do you know how hard it is to get that guy to talk?
He did one. It was a Buffy Q&A. No one showed up.
Right.
John's still going after Adam Bush after.
Yep. Still burned about this.
He never forgets.
They can't.
All right. Well, this goes on for a while. I want to play Sunflower Dragon responding to this by going on BeDabbling live on Saturday morning. But before we do that, Supertip.gg/WATP. People are here participating in the show, supporting the show. We appreciate them. Like Labyrinth Mystic, my man, executive producer of this channel this month.
Is there still hope for a Stuttering John redemption arc, him getting back with family or whatever? Or has the goodwill well finally dried out? I'm ready to slap him at Hackamania, but still hope.
I mean, I love your optimism.
That's not happening. I mean, look, one of his kids changed their name. Listen,
two of his kids changed their name.
I don't know if Hitler had kids, but my goodness.
Right.
They didn't change their name. This is how bad it is.
If he did, they definitely did. There are no Hitlers left.
What do you think? There wasn't a Chris Hitler going around looking for work?
They changed their name to Hamburger. I don't know if you did.
Right. I was going to say his grandkids, right, Carl?
Assman69 coming in.
Carl, get your own ideas. You saw TSN making money off the stuttering one and copied him.
Yep.
Now TSN has Lucy on, and so I turned on WATP the other day, and there's Lucy and Stolen Idea.
Don't tell anyone about that. I'm embarrassed.
You didn't even call and ask me for permission first.
High-level raps coming in.
John said his car broke down at the gas station while getting TV dinners. I can't believe Lady K lives right next to John's go-to-dinner spot. Clearly, Lady K messed with his expensive car.
His go-to-dinner spot.
His go-to-dinner spot. Laziest man on Mars.
The only exercises John says he does are curls and a 10% incline treadmill Herpel. Two things that will hold off Mr. Death forever and make you a lethal street fighter.
That's it, man. Labyrinth Mystic coming in.
Hey, John. People said I was thin-skinned, but when it comes to leaving the Dabbleverse, I just did it. Right, Carl? Just do it.
Looking back over some of the stuff still in the timeline, I now believe John doxing OJ is what finally pushed him out. How many people that make, John? You're the good guy? Tell us for him, Ava.
No, everyone knows El Horrible is the reason why OJ left the Dabbleverse. He's a bad friend. Let's not forget that. Jacob Shed. Let's not forget John most likely skimmed money from his supporters for a cancer fundraiser. Was never held accountable for that. That was pennies that he made on that. SJ about 3,000. We got another image. I got to get this out of here. It said, what is this?
It's a tweet from John calling Anthony animal.
Oh, with Nick Fuentes. Right.
Yeah.
Latest from SJ on X. All right, so John's going all in on that. All right, well, good luck with that, John. We'll see what that leads to.
I mean,
Two abject failures.
But like, is anyone surprised? There's two options: either learn or you make it worse and step on a bigger rake.
Yep. John is the rake stepper, as always.
Yeah.
Happy Valley Wrecking Crew, $5. Don't forget about me. I'm perfect. Willing and able, tune up drunkie.
Yeah, this guy in between chemo treatments is ready to jump on John. Yeah.
Biscotto Joe coming in.
Ooga booga. I suck at poker. I think the red cards beat the black cards because I am a racist.
Is that true, Andy?
Yeah.
It's not true at all.
It's actually me in disguise, but I have to admit, I do sound like Ava.
Oh, shit. That's who Dr. Huge is. That makes sense.
You know who Adam sounds like? You ever heard this podcast, The Y-Files?
No.
It's a big podcast. This guy, AJ Gentile, I think's his name. He has the same exact voice as Adam. And every time I'll listen to a podcast, I'm like, it's Adam. Every time.
I'll look into it. Florida 49er fan.
I started the lie about going to the gym when I was embarrassed by the pictures from the Tonight Show reunion. If Cumia does sue me, I will propose that we do a trial by combat in the boxing ring.
John, you stupid fuck. The cabbie fight was a bit we did for the show. If you get in the boxing ring for real, you will probably get killed.
Thank you, Howard. That is true. Eating Beaver. That's Ava all day. That or Ava has a twin.
Yeah, I can't believe that.
Whatnot Chaser.
Steve Grillo is cut from the same cloth as me. He's fat, dumb, fake, biker, zero, muscle, and sleeves cut off every shirt. East Coast douche stereotypes.
Welcome, Steve. Welcome to the Dabbleverse.
Yeah, I'm glad you're back. Laziest man on Mars.
Dr. Huge gives me Barry Sobel, middle-aged white hip-hopper vibes. At least Sobel was from New York City. Dr. Huge, your cap is on crooked, but it could be crookeder.
Drunk engineer.
Somebody needs to make Hugenstein laugh and see if it sounds like the Wicked Witch.
Yes, that is that's how we'll get the proof.
Yeah.
For
You
sure.
think?
Yo, my Necro. Earl. Sunflower Dragon sounds like the finishing move Miss Judy gives you at her rub tug with her warbling goo throat.
That fucking guy. Hazard Forward just gave $20. Thank you very much, Hazard Forward. We appreciate you supporting this program. We're having a lot of fun doing it.
Parasocial Dragon is weird, and I know weird. Excelsior.
Anonymous, AZT is a hell of a drug. Love always. Ava's colon.
Shout out.
Ava's colon coming in with this one. I appreciate them being here.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Over on the super chat, Grim Aaron says, John rides planes on a 37 incline. Beware. Did we catch this one yet? Holy fuckaroli. Is Cumia going to sue Stuttering John? This could be the greatest act of philanthropy towards the Dabbleverse ever. If Anthony actually sues Stuttering John, it will take this from Dabbleverse to TMZ and major news outlets. I kind of thought TMZ was going to pick up on the fact that John was suing Shuli. I thought for sure, like, two ex-Howard Stern.
Why? Because we run the media, Carl? Is that why?
Yeah, you fucked that one up, didn't you?
Yeah, I dropped the ball on that.
You really did.
Well, we weren't doing a short interview. They wanted to include you in the interview and plug it, and I said, take the whole thing down.
That makes sense.
I'll walk away before I promote this asshole.
Yeah, you obviously don't run the media because the New York Post did an article about it and never mentioned the Shuli Network or the other Rico show.
It's the worst.
Darth Tater, OG TSN WATP Missmen fan, bring Dabblecon 3 to Texas.
Probably not going to happen, but it's a cool thought.
I do like Texas. Not Mark. What job can John realistically hold down?
We threw this this question around a month or two ago. Like, what could be a job that he could do, a regular job? And you'd be amazed at how many we would have to scratch off the list just because it involves work.
Yeah. Anheuser-Busch quality control expert.
No.
No, it's like the Lucy, it's like the Lucy conveyor belt fucking episode with the chocolate. Just gonna be chugging fucking beers as quickly as possible.
PL Shuli, turn your hat backwards, and there you go. Oh,
my Dr. Huge.
Yeah, you're Dr. Huge. There it is. Grandpa Ernie, let's go. 1 month. Fuck Ava. He has the ghoulish, rotten teeth smile that tries to keep hidden with his camera angle. I've noticed that. She go to Turkey. Laverne Mystic, she's Dr. Tuxercock. It's good. Melissa Young, Carol, please play Bloody Ass. Just do it.
Bloody ass. Can I get a little sympathy? Because I got a bloody ass.
It's All Request Monday over here on WATP.
Phone lines are open. Is it Ava? Is it Dr. Huge? Give us a call. Phone lines are wide open.
Sad Ozed Reviews says Dr. Huge is Adam Bush, who is also Ava Inception.
Mind blown.
Big if true. Quinn Vickers, great panel, guys. God, Grillo is dumb. Skull.
Welcome, Grillo.
Took Puppet. So, I'm not the only one then.
Yeah, that's Nimrod. He's the one that sent me that video. Thank you, buddy.
All right, cool. Ryan says, $2 Dan reminds me of the guy on The Sopranos who everyone figured was a rat because he asked Tony if he lost weight.
Yeah, I remember that dude.
Yep. It's like, it's a little too obvious, man. Stats Patrick's, Grillo pulled the same thing with comping Tracy and the interns, Justice for High Prick.
Oh, that was a legendary episode. Dabbleverse.
I was watching Patrick Melton watch that for the first time. He had never seen that before. It was very funny to see that. G-Rob, don't most internships last one semester? 4 months? Yeah. Rubbish Bin. Telling y'all, haha, them teeth don't lie. I'll be doing streams regularly, FYI. All right, that's our new guy at Rubbish Bin 66.
Yeah, that's his video.
Yes,
man.
that was his video we were playing. Thanks for being here, buddy. Good video.
Thanks for being baked during them too. It's great.
Dan Vardy with $10. He is real, unlike me and the Johnsons. Yes.
Yeah.
Good to see you, Dan Vardy.
Get your phony ass out of here.
We love you,
Love you,
buddy.
Dan.
Sunflower Dragon. We played that one. All right, read that one. MSIP. You gave more money to John than me and Penis Wrinkle, Sunflower. Really? Really, Sunflower?
Everybody be nice.
Carl, you club-footed jabroni. Love the
Yes.
channel, bro. Been a while. How's it going? Dishwasher working? Shuli looks like Iranian propaganda.
It's been the story of my life. I've looked like that way my whole life.
The dishwasher, we got a new dishwasher. So the dishwasher's been working for a while. What I haven't done is put new carpet down in the basement yet, which I have a meeting tomorrow. So hopefully at some point I won't be so echoey down here. You tear up all the fucking carpeting.
Very
I didn't want to say anything, but yeah.
Very important carpet meeting.
Yeah. So I have a meeting with the bank. I'm Chad Zubak. I have a meeting with the bank tomorrow. Threatened me now. Not sure how to read that. Sunflower Dragon deserves zero sympathy. You guys said it yourselves. Anyone giving this drunken abuser money is enabling him. She's one of the worst offenders.
I wouldn't say she's one of the worst offenders. And at the end of the day, we can yell about it all day long. People are going to do what they're going to do.
Yeah,
There's
give money
nothing.
to whoever you want.
Yeah, we don't give a shit.
Chris Onion. Hold myself accountable. F you, Sunflower Dragon. Exactly. Dan Varney, no money for Drunky. Dan Varney feels that we should not be giving money to John Melendez. But thank you, Dan, for supporting this program and Chuli's. Dummick says, from Poopwayer to Duke Slayer.
Come on.
What a
Here's
journey.
a song.
Sunflower Dragon. We'd have to define the word show before answering. Good point.
Zing.
John and Grillo are lack packers. They lack talent. Our buddy Ryan Rebalkin is here from Canada, apparently. I am guesting on all apologies to dabble in poker with Andy. His losing streak will come to an end. Frank Stallone, who is this guy podcast, is pretty good, I hear.
Well,
keep up the good work, guys.
2 people can lose, so don't.
Yeah, that's true.
Don't
That's not,
think that my
that
streak
works.
is going to come to an end.
Just because you stink, Ryan.
Send me the info, Andy. I might.
Sure.
Ooh, Shuli's going to play some poker.
I'm trying to get all the mechanics ironed out before I started embarrassing myself in front of you.
Sounds
again
like
with
dead
games.
money to me. Let's go. Send me the link, sucker.
Yeah.
Yes. The Who Is This Guy podcast, Ryan Rebalk in front of the show. Thanks for being here, buddy. W. Miley, love seeing EDR on the podcast. When you come into Tampa, also love you other clowns, even you, Andy.
Oh, thank you.
I got Tampa coming up in the fall. I'm not sure exactly when, but comedianearldavidreed.com will tell you.
I was at Comedy at the Carlson on Saturday night with Andy, watching William Montgomery, and we saw the promo for you in May coming to Rochester. Right?
Yeah, May 8th and 9th, Rochester, New York. Yeah.
Awesome.
How was William, by the way? I know William.
He was very funny.
I love William. I think he's great.
Yeah,
It was super
it's a trip.
manic, and yeah, it was. I had a great time. He was killing it.
He's in and out of character.
Yes.
In a way that's very performative and funny. There was one joke he told that I've been telling nonstop. I'm not going to say it now because I won't do it justice, but I've been telling it to everyone who will listen to me because it was just hilarious. At Rerun the Wizard, cheers. Thank you for being a member for 9 months. Choom90 says, hey, I'm the one who sent the common denominator stuttering super chat to Dummy. He also alluded it's because they make money off him, not that they hate him. Delusional. Thank you for doing that.
Unbelievable.
He could not answer easy questions. Mostrote, Hitler's kids changed their name to Heberger. All right.
I knew that.
I kind of made that joke, but I know what you mean. Laverne Mystic just gifted 5. Who are these podcast memberships? Laverne Mystic's amazing. We're going to meet him in Vegas at Hackamania. I can't wait. But Laverne Mystic was on the Creep Off today saying, I don't have a lot of money this week. I'm not going to be able to donate a lot of money. He did the same thing last week. And I see him on every show, gifting memberships and super chatting, and he's on.
Well, that's why he doesn't have a lot of money. He's gifted too much.
It's great. Sleepy Glass Eye, Hitler, no kids, family made pact to end the name.
Pussies.
Jeez, EDR was just trying to make a joke, and people are like fact checking him.
I
know.
Actually, what happened was.
Well, maybe John's family will do the same thing.
Maybe. It's happening. It is happening.
That is so sad.
It's not great.
That hurt me when I found out. I mean, to a certain degree, it's like, man, when most people, there are a lot of people that don't get along with their parents, but none of them go as far as changing the name to be that upset about it, And I just thought that was kind of sad.
That's it's not great. It kind of shows John was not a great parent. And
maybe they're just shitty kids. Has anybody ever thought of that? Maybe
I
he's
said
awesome.
that too. I said it's another reason why not to have children. They'll drain you.
Yeah.
Shuli, I don't think you're allowed to say that his kids are shitty. He gets very upset about that. He's going to repeat that you just said that now.
Sorry, I take it back. Let me rephrase that. Maybe his kids are losers, and he realizes that.
Now you're on.
And he's a winner.
I think his kids are amazing.
They are.
Because listen, this is all going around. This is 2026. Yeah, it's 2026, and like with all the media and everything, you could have relatives or family members that screw up, and you would never even know about it. But this is all over the internet.
Yeah,
I mean, and there's no way that they're functioning without hearing a piece of it here and there. And any piece they hear is not like, oh, John saved the puppy. It's something horrible.
But can I just say that the majority of the stuff they hear about this Dabbleverse comes from him? I guarantee you that.
Yes.
Because he's always looking to score points, it's a manipulator thing, right? So this family isn't online watching the Dabbleverse. I promise you that.
Right.
It's not something that no matter how mad they are at him, I'm sure it's not something they want to watch.
Oscar's graduation. There's no way Oscar made a phone call going, is the potato going to be there?
Right.
Right.
John had to tell Oscar, there's this guy who's starting to come and live stream and they're like, all right, Dad, can you just not come then? Can you just keep all this Dabbleverse nonsense out of my life, please?
Yeah. That's the sad thing. It's like, we know John lies. Like I said, I almost feel I'm kind of jealous. John has the luxury of being able to lie. We expect him to lie. We don't even care. Like if I lied to one of you guys, you'd go, wait, man, I don't know if Earl and I have that relationship because he lied to me. We expect him to lie. And so we all accept him through this whole Dabbleverse thing. But the sad part is the only group that's just given up on him totally is his family. Yeah. And that's what's the saddest thing of the whole thing.
As a dad, there are times where I look at my kids and I go, I wish I could not give a shit about them like that and just go do my own thing, Not there yet.
Sunflower Dragon called in to BeDabbling live Saturday morning, and I think Dirty Jersey Rat has it for us.
I think
here.
maybe even Dirty Jersey Rat. Dirty Jersey. Yay! I love that song.
The real Sunflower Dragon. You're on with your heroes.
Oh, good.
Good morning, gentlemen. How are you?
Oh, is this really Sunflower Dragon?
I swear to God, yeah. I'm calling you mostly because I'm they don't think I'm a human.
Where were you, Sunflower Dragon?
I thought you were a guy pretending to be a woman.
I thought you were Vince.
I'm most insulted that people call me Vince. Honestly, that's more insulting than being considered a man. I don't care about that.
How do you respond to John? John had a big rant about you this week and how you super chatted the Shulis.
I don't understand it. I mean, he gets. I don't know. How do you explain John?
Drunk?
Do you have an hour?
Drunk, stupid, deadbeat, broke, untalented. There's many words you could use to describe John. A loser?
No, I don't know.
Mutant maker, dumb cum.
I don't know. I'm a Stern fan, period, right? So when I saw him on the air and I saw Shuli on the air, to me, it was equal. I'll watch both because Stern sucks now.
That's not true,
For some reason.
You just simultaneously insulted both Shuli and John. They're both offended by that statement.
That's true. Even though I saw yesterday there was a clip of John and Ava.
She didn't say Casey Armstrong, though. She's not like watching Casey's show. So at least there's that Shuli. Don't be too offended by it.
No, that's all good.
At least she made the list.
And John does not accept the fact that Shuli was on the Stern show, which is very odd. He's like, I don't accept that.
It was a super quick 15 years. It went by so fast.
But he'll say his daughter is a boy. I don't get it. Anyway, go on, Sunflower.
So, that was interesting, Shuli. John would not even admit you were on the Stern show. Did you hear that the other day?
But clearly, it's a sore subject for him, Yes. I mean, I think that's the only reason for him trying to get me fired was that I was there.
Agreed. Yeah, how would you be his mole and not work there?
Right. And like, what history do we have where he's holding this grudge where he's going to take me down? We had no history. The last time we spoke, I ran to go get his VHS cassette that ate up 13 minutes of his stand-up time with the best of reel of his Howard interviews.
Yep.
That's the last time we interacted.
All right, so things get interesting later on in the phone call.
Out on.
Exactly.
And it's, being in the Dabbleverse is insane, but I blame Howard Stern for all of this, for aging.
So do you want to address John at all? I don't know if you really did.
No, not really. I mean, I just want people to know that I'm a woman. I do live in West Palm. Like, I'm just real. I'm an adult who has a job and stuff. I'm not in all these message boards and chats. I don't have stock accounts. I'm just normal, which is probably I'm the only one in the Dabbleverse.
All right, she's going to the front of the line because Sunflower Dragon is here. Yeah. And she says, I tried to watch Casey for a while. It made me sad. Yeah, I know.
Wow.
And with all due respect, if you're here, you're not normal. Let's just get that out of the way.
I do love Casey. He's a good buddy of mine.
Then why don't you use your real name, coward?
Yeah, tell us your real name and what you do. Where do you work, you bitch?
I work at a law firm.
Oh,
ding, ding, ding.
There you go.
Do you do pro bono
Beach,
work?
by the way? Ding, ding, ding.
Oh no! Stop.
What did she say?
She's in Palm Beach. Stop giving information.
Oh no, that's too close. That's too close to John. He's gonna find you.
No.
Dustin will find
My
you.
law firm's in Palm Beach. My house is in West Palm.
Oh, stop it! You're doing too much. You're saying too much. Does your last name end in a vowel?
Sometimes.
Oh, I knew it.
No, I don't have anything to say to John. I just, I wish him the best. I don't understand the hyperbolic reactions to things. You know what I mean? He literally told me he doesn't want my super chats anymore. And then talked about how.
Yeah, I didn't get all the way there in the clip that we were playing, but yes, John said, "Don't super chat me anymore." Which once he hears her say like, "I was going to super chat him, but now he doesn't want it," we're going to hear him say like, "No, you can still super chat me."
I mean, what a crazy time we are in the Dabbleverse we're in, where John is,
Do not super chat me.
do not. I don't want it. I don't want it.
As if that's a punishment for someone.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, darn. I was at 50
You know
bucks
what?
ready to hold my pocket.
Go to bed without giving me money. Good night.
Right.
I'm not, because I'm going to respect his wishes.
Right. That's what I'm
But
saying.
then he
Listen to the
talked
dude.
about how. Then he talks about how he didn't want the $2 super chats were not enough. He needed more super chats, and I'm literally sitting there going, if he went back to his algorithm in January.
How bored is El Replay on his own show? He's making paper airplanes, showing them off on the screen.
I was the number one of his super chatters in January, which
That has
I'm going to look into that.
That has
maybe
nothing
have
to do with his
therapy.
algorithm counselor.
Shut up.
Whatever, however you look it up. I'm not a YouTuber.
Well,
If you
Sundragon.
need documents or an affidavit, I'll help you with that.
Well, Sunflower Dragon, you are a friend of the BeDabbler Network, and we appreciate it. You could super tip, you could super chat anyone you want. We will not get offended. And thank you for
You
giving.
guys are. I'm not fake laughing assholes. It's real laughing. God damn.
Thank you.
You guys are funny. I definitely think you are very talented, both of you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Did
More
John ever know?
talented than John?
Ooh.
Oh boy.
You don't have to answer. You
Did
already
John
did.
ever know that you were a lawyer, or is this the first time you're kind of revealing that? I'm surprised he hasn't
Nobody
hit you
knows
up for
anything
free
about it.
services.
I know who you are. You're
That's the
Miss
funniest
Judy.
part, right?
This is Miss Judy, and that whole
It is Miss
voice.
Judy.
That voice thing is a scam.
No, I'm actually again too. By the way, just for Johnson note, I own my own home. I'm fairly successful.
Stop it.
And I'm extremely attractive.
Oh no,
No,
JT
no.
knows exactly who you are. Well, those are all great things. Are you single?
How old a broad are you? That's irrelevant.
I am
for
single.
John.
I'm divorced.
She's divorced.
45.
45. Holy crap!
Oh, she's too old.
This is gonna make John nuts.
Yeah, this is going to make John nuts, and it did. So apparently, Sunflower Dragon's giving money to John forever, and John is like, "Where were you?" We all know the history there with Sunflower Dragon. Turns out she's a 45-year-old Howard Stern fanatic who's attractive is an attorney, has her own house, makes a lot of money, and was willing to have a drink with him.
A divorced baddie.
He could have got a pity bang.
Oh, dude. Maybe 2 pity bangs.
Yeah.
You know?
Come to Hackamania, Sunflower. It's a target-rich environment for you.
This is gonna make John nuts.
That's cool.
John's gonna
For the
love you
Duke?
again.
For the Duke.
Listen, John's finding out all this right now. You're a lawyer. You live in Florida.
You
you're
have
45. You're
you have
divorced,
money.
Single, you have money.
You have everything he wants.
The crazy part. That's the crazy part. I get home from work sometimes 7:30, like super late, and I just sit there and put on the show to like clear out my mind and just start super chatting because it's fun. And now he doesn't want it anymore, so that's fine. You know what I mean? I'm going to respect his wishes.
Let me ask you.
Yeah,
let me ask
I'm
you a
leftist,
question.
not a liberal.
Okay.
I think liberals are kind of like I call liberals shit libs for the record.
Thank
Go
God.
ahead.
If John from the beginning was very nice to you, treated you well, didn't spaz out on you, didn't call you out for shit, didn't shit on you constantly, was there ever a chance you would have gone out with him?
I would have had a drink with him. Yeah, absolutely.
Shit!
Spy report. Spy report.
He blew it. He blew
Just
it.
to have a drink. I mean, we people go out all the time for a glass or 2 of wine. It would have been, absolutely, I would have done that.
That's fantastic to hear. But now it'll never happen.
But it's volatile. He goes. He's invited me and then told me he's rescinding the invitation twice. Like
so
the next day, he's like, "Oh, you're so great. I wanted to." It's crazy. Not crazy. I didn't say crazy. Please don't come after me for the word crazy.
He is crazy.
You're crazy.
But you're saying he's volatile. Have you ever felt pressure by John in any way?
Pressure for finish the question, dummy.
Well, pressured to meet up, pressured.
No, because when you super chat, there's nothing related to meeting up, talking about anything, meeting for a drink or whatever. It's just about the subject at hand. Then he immediately is, I'm going to be in your area, having drinks, He brings it up every single super chat. It's not great if you want the end result to be meeting up for a drink. You know what I mean?
It's stalkerish. It's very stalkerish. It's weird.
You don't mention it 1,000 times.
Right.
You
John
mention
does.
it a couple of times. And then,
Yeah, but John, you
exactly.
do understand why John does that, right?
He's horny.
Well, that too, but he's
And
also
drunk.
he's letting you know you can't cross him because he has information.
Well, that's the other thing. Meeting up. Then what? Does he tell the whole Dabbleverse who I am and where I live? That's
eventually.
If he gets mad because I super chat Shuli.
Yes. Yeah. Eventually.
Yeah, I'm not interested in that.
Exactly.
So.
All right.
So the reason why I played all that is because John addresses all of it, which is the fascinating part. John watches all of this, and then he's got some words for Sunflower Dragon. Who,
And also, real quick, just when you play this, check your phone. I sent you something you should probably show. Yeah.
Okay. Will do. Sunflower Dragon just came
Back in the chat
with $20. And she says,
sex. Oh.
I'm not doxing myself. I'm secure. Dustin can do his best. I saw on Dabbling Doofus, John gave me permission to super chat again. I'm not proud of being a top super chatter. I thought John should be aware of that fact.
Well, before you get into the other thing, she's not going anywhere, and she'd date him if he went out. She'd go out with him. She's not going
Still
Yeah.
to this day, you think?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Very interesting. All right, let me start playing this. I'm going to grab what you just sent me, Shuli, while we check this out. This is John responding later that day to what Sunflower Dragon said, calling him to BeDabbling live.
And then she's like, "Oh well, I would have had a drink with John, but he asked me every time. It was a little creepy. I'm doing a show. It's a fucking show, for Christ's sakes. God, are you gonna Me Too me on my show now?
Oh God.
It's a fucking show. I don't even know if you're a girl or guy.
It doesn't matter.
Up until today. Before then, I had no fucking idea.
That makes it worse, by the way. The fact that John's hitting on this chick all the time, talking about meeting up with her when he's going to the west coast of Florida or the east coast of Florida, all this stuff. And they're just like, I don't even know if it's a girl or a guy. That's just how desperate I have to get my dick wet. I don't care.
Tim Dransky Part 2.
Yes.
They can't all be guys, right?
Right.
For all I know, you were a guy. I'm not
Makes it way worse, John. Makes it way worse.
hitting on you. I'm hitting on a person named Sunflower Dragon.
Hold on.
I'm hitting on a name.
Yeah, what is this rationale? It's way worse, right?
I don't even know your pronouns.
I just want to fuck a concept.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what I want to put my dick in.
It's Schrodinger's cock, you know. Until I see the cock, it could be a woman. So
You could be a dragon. I don't know.
Oh, I guess that's that was the pause at an
Perfect
inappropriate
ending.
time. Yes.
Yeah, she's not going nowhere.
But, he uses that. It's not a stranger or a sunflower dragon when somebody has information or somebody has advice for him. They're part of his inner circle. They're his true friends.
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes to this moment right here, he's like, I don't even know who you are. You're a stranger for all I know.
All right, so this is what you just sent to me, Shuli. What are we looking at?
So-
an update on Corey Feldman.
Yeah, so Fudgical up there writes, Corey, you must know that all of the shows that trash you, the worst is the Stuttering John podcast. For years, we've wondered why Stuttering John hates you so much. Most likely, he's trying to impress his old boss, Howard. John's too much of a pussy boy to have you on his show and hash it out. To which Corey replies, who cares? I've always been nice to that guy, but if he's against me, then he's a pedo. At the very least. And then John underneath has to respond, that's not true, Corey. This is what they do to everybody who is friends with me. I have never trashed you.
Well, this brings up something about the Corey Feldman lore that actually connects him to the Dabbleverse that I should have brought up earlier. And that is the fact that Corey Feldman wrote a song that Michael Jackson himself said, this is a #1 hit. And Michael Jackson said, do you want me to put this out and help you make this a #1 hit? And Corey said, I'm going to be my own man. I'm going to put this out myself. And it's called What's Up with the Youth. It was the name of this song.
Oh, man.
And he went on the Howard Stern show. And Howard was dressed as Right Said Fred. And Stuttering John was there dancing like a goofball. And they made a mockery of Corey's song. And Corey, to this day, he was on with Billy Corgan recently talking about this. To this day, Corey Feldman says that's what ruined his music career was Howard Stern sabotaging it on purpose by turning it into a goofy song when it was really a powerful #1 hit.
I mean, it's the same guy. Here's John upset at the audience for knowing his 30-year-old set. Not upset at himself for doing a 30-year-old set, but the audience knows everything.
Speaking of which, EDR, you wanted to comment. I know Rodney's is a little while ago, and there's been a lot of talk about it, but you haven't gotten a chance to weigh in on your thoughts of the Rodney gig. You watched all the coverage, and you're obviously a veteran stand-up comic.
Yeah, we haven't heard from black people on Rodney.
That's true.
EDR, what are your thoughts on Rodney?
What about King, though?
Yeah, I was going to say, are you talking Rodney King? Is that what we're talking about? No, here's the thing with that whole thing. Two things could have happened here. First of all, if everyone just showed up and did nothing and just watched, he would have burned. Okay. But of course, you got all these different people, different personalities, everything. That's not going to happen. And despite what he feels about Cumia, that was one of the best intros I've ever heard. Yes. And if he was good, he would have been up there and had something little quip to go back at Cumia with it, just something, and then been on his way, and then people would have probably accepted him. But for a guy that doesn't like you, that doesn't like each other, that's a hell of an intro. And the guy that jumped up in between and grabbed the mic to introduce John again, that was a mistake. I think the two people that lost that night, well, first of all, the crowd didn't lose because you wanted to see a train wreck, and it turned out to be a train wreck. So you can't complain about your money.
No one wanted their money back. I can tell you, no one was asking for a refund after that.
Exactly. It was exactly what they expected to be a train wreck. Maybe not the same thing. The two people that lost out is I think John lost out and the club lost out. Club just wanted asses in the seats. And Shuli will tell you, back in the day, they had comedy clubs like Catch a Rising Star and the Improv, and it was a big deal to perform it in the city outside of the Comedy Cellar. You know, I mean, this is no disrespect, but you got Stuttering John headlining a place in the city. Okay,
Yeah.
so you know those times have changed. Okay, regardless of him being able to fill the place or not, then it comes down to content. So the guy got screwed over. He booked the wrong thing, didn't know what he's booking. So that was a mistake on his part. And the other part was John, because John got screwed because there's no security in the place. And I'm all for that.
Yeah,
okay.
sure.
There's no way the guy should have ran up there and grabbed the crap out of his hand. That was it. And it was funny or whatever, but that shouldn't happen in any kind of a comedy club.
He should have been tackled. There should have been someone running and tackling that guy.
Listen,
Well, the
I've
first
seen people-
person to usually do it is the comic because security isn't on stage with you. So it's you and them. So you know.
Yeah. And I learned when you stand up there, never have the microphone stand between you and the person coming at you. Make sure it's
Mhm.
behind you because you have a chance to grab it. Don't let
Yeah.
him grab it and swing at it.
Jesus Christ, what has happened to you, EDR?
No,
Well,
this is just
listen.
all from, this is from, you don't know how people are feeling.
Right. Not
sometimes.
every gig's at the Comedy Cellar, Carl.
Yeah, I mean, listen, but here's the other thing too. I don't care out of the whole thing. The big thing that really screwed up is I don't care who you are. When you headline a show, you cannot do 10 minutes and walk. You
Right.
cannot do 10 minutes and walk. And actually, I'm surprised that the guy even booked him as a headliner when he said he was only going to do 35 minutes because that's not a headliner set. Okay, 45
Yeah,
minutes.
it was more of a showcase show. There were too many comics on there. So
Well,
it was
they
a little
shouldn't have
different.
that many on there. They shouldn't have
Agreed.
had that many on there. They should have
Agreed.
had
The Rodney
maybe one
impersonator, the funniest thing he did was fall down the stairs.
Yeah,
But I think part of the booking with Rodney's was because Johnny McCarthy didn't know what he was getting with John.
Yeah.
He can say he's a stand-up all day long, but nobody knows he's a stand-up. He doesn't have any specials out. He doesn't have his calendar isn't booked up for the year at all these comedy clubs. So, you kind of pad it up a little bit. Plus, John added 2 people to it, I think, which was Keanu and Gino. I don't know if they were already on it, but, you can also say no when they come to you and say, this person wants to, you mind if we give this person a guest spot? You can say, you know what? It's 45 minutes before I get on stage or an hour. That's a lot. I'd rather not.
I think the Gino and Kiki thing was interesting because they were part of the Dabbleverse. So it's almost like an appearance for them.
Yeah.
I've seen Gino before. I've never seen Kiki before, but I've seen Gino before. And, and he could hold his own. And it could have been basically just Gino opening up for John.
Yeah.
The Rodney impersonator. No one expected that. No one even cared about that. Okay.
Jackie Gleason's daughter didn't need to be there.
No,
Jackie Mason. Jackie Mason.
Yeah,
I wish it was Jackie Gleason.
Right.
Listen, more is not better. Everyone keeps thinking, we want to have a comedy show with 16 comedians on it. It's like, no, it's like comedy's like eating pancakes. Okay. After the first 2 pancakes, you start to get full. You don't want any more freaking pancakes after that.
Yeah. And if you're the last comic, you definitely, it's not good.
No. You got to do more than 35 minutes. You got to do more than 10 minutes.
Yeah, it was a clusterfuck, and everyone who was there definitely enjoyed it. We have some more super tips, super chats coming in. I do want to talk more about John leaving the Dabbleverse and threatening to, but we are at the 2-hour mark, so I want to be respectful to my guests' time. Shuli, well, you're in a sneezing fit. Andy, Trucker Andy, what do you have going on? I know that you're doing your show later on in about an hour, right?
Yeah, it's actually 7:30. Edge Files with Kaylee and Luigi Greenberg. They both are just got super tip, so come see what goofy voices they have programmed into the show and give them money. And then on Wednesday, the All In on the Dabbleverse poker game is going to feature Eric Nagel and Jordan from It's Eric Nagel. Stevie Lou, I believe, is going to be at the table, and Ryan Rabalkin, among others.
Shuli wants in.
Oh, the Jew taking money from the Lou. Let's go.
Yeah, we'll have to figure out a time when TSN isn't on, so that Shuli
We're
can
not
play
on Wednesday nights. We're not on.
I have a seat open if you want in.
Yeah, no, you're going on up against me, asshole. That's at the.
No, it's after. It's after.
All apologies.
8 p.m.
When I called and begged you for permission to do Uncle Rico, one of the stipulations we worked out was that we are not on when WATP is on. So technically, I'm holding up my end of the bargain.
Very good.
We'll talk offline, Shuli.
Actually, you just reminded me, I have a guest lined up for Wednesday's WATP, a person who worked with John back in the day, who has never talked to anyone in the Dabbleverse before. This will be a premiere. And
All right, sorry, Andy. I'm going on WATP Wednesday.
It'll be before Andy's thing. But no, it'll be before Andy's thing. But holy shit, the email thread, the back and forth I've had with this woman, she has some super inside information about producing one too many. Oh. I am very excited to talk to her about. So that'll be happening Wednesday.
I got reached out to somebody who knows somebody that worked with John at the Tonight Show and has a lot of information. And
Interesting.
I'm working on getting that person to be able to come on and answer some questions as well. A lot of interesting stuff.
Excellent. What's going on the Shuli Network this week?
We're off tonight, and we'll be back tomorrow with a blunder and then a Rico in the evening. And I turn my time over to Earl David Reed.
Oh, cool. Listen, well, first of all, I just want to say it's amazing. I come on the show and we can't find a white girl for the panel. Not even a white girl to be found.
Oh, I'm sorry. You know, that was the deal. I forgot about that.
I don't get no white girl. I don't rate like that. Second of all, if you don't have any Dabbleverse trading cards, you're cheating yourself because those things would kill.
You're right.
And, so I think that's great. But listen, you want to follow me at Earl David Reed 1 on Instagram. Comedian Earl David Reed is my website. April 10th. Sorry, I'll be at the Mickey's Black Box Event Center Theater and Mickey'sBlackBox.com. And then, of course, on the 1st of May, I'll be at Eichelberg Performance Arts Center, and that's in Hanover, PA, the Ike.org. And then on 8th and 9th of May, I will be in Rochester, New York at Comedy at the Carlson. Probably, not just saying this, probably the best, if not one of the best comedy clubs in the country. I don't do too many comedy clubs anymore, but if you've never been there, that's the place you want to go because it's really good. It's really nice.
Yes, and we'll be there. And I'm sure EDR will be over at our studio doing WTP that weekend. But go see Earl David Reed. He's a fantastic stand-up. Always have a great time.
I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. And I don't know. I don't know where I fit in all this. I'm not saying I want to be in it. I like being an observer and kind of watching the outside and having input on that. So, So come to a show. I've done a lot of shows, and a lot of people from the Dabbleverse have come up and given me like little clue things. Like I did a show one time at the theater, and this guy came to me and says, "This is better than that show I saw you at that at that taco place or whatever." And I was like, "It was a barbecue restaurant." He goes, "Yes!" And we had like a little thing going on.
EDR is a pro. Go check him out, man.
For sure.
Thank you.
So yes, you guys are all welcome to hang out. We have supertip.gg/WATP with Spider McGee coming in. Jason Mewes plus Stevo sound just alike. The same? Possibly.
Interesting.
Dimpled balls.
I'm being forced back into comedy. How's this one? A Jew, a black, a cripple, and a clone team up for a podcast to talk about a drunk. That's all I got. I'm out of practice.
Not bad, not bad.
Yeah, I heard he might be coming back in, right? Did he say he was going to come back in and do stand-up?
KB's going to do stand-up?
That's what I heard he alluded to. He said
he also said he's never coming back to YouTube again, and then he was on last night.
Right,
so I mean, he also said watching clips is gay, and he doesn't care about Stuttering John.
Right.
I mean, he says a lot of things.
All good
Who
points.
knows?
Whatever happened to WATP favorite Vic? Is she on one of those aircraft carriers that are going to sink?
I hope not. Best tits in the Dabbleverse right there. Our first review girl, Vic. Laziest man on Mars.
MJ Klein is mentally challenged? That's horrible. Awful. Completely terrible. 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10. 9.4.
Laziest man on Mars.
Sunflower Dragon. Real talk. Who in your life growing up was an alcoholic that you're such an enabler to this degenerate, angry drunk?
Sunflower Dragon's getting some
We're getting deep. We're getting deep here.
STDJS Disgusting Goiter.
Sunflower Dragon is an attorney. All is forgiven if you're willing to represent a certain stammering jackass pro bono in a frivolous lawsuit. Scarl.
Yeah, good luck with that, John. Kim Boley, FSJ, love you boys. Thank you, Kim Boley. Did I hear Kim's going to be at Hackamania? I think so. Anonymous. Sunflower is a hot leftist divorced lawyer who would fuck John Lulz. She's one big red flag. What a great addition to the verse. She can't be worse than Heather W. You know? And I was ready to fuck her, so it's probably a step up.
Oh, it's Heather. I kept saying it was Jennifer, but it's Heather. Yeah. That's
Heather
right.
W,
Listen,
yeah.
Carl, if you help pay his fucking mortgage, he'd be ready to fuck you too. You know?
No shit.
The most unhinged people in the Dabbleverse are old Stern fans.
Maybe.
I don't know. I think the Dabble for. I remember listening to Stern and how active and aggressive those fans were. I think you guys got something the same here, if not better. Only because as the technology is different and people could send in more stuff than just calling up on the phone.
They participate more.
But
I would say the Opie and Anthony subreddit, the Pest
Reddit.
Those people are a little more unhinged than the Howard Stern folks.
Carl said that. I do not agree with that.
They're
Carl
great.
said that.
I love them all. Lol Cow News coming in. We read an article from them. John's going to sue me because of it. Lol Cow News, $5 has the definition of Turner in there.
Who's got the best eyes? Because I'm not making that out.
I'm not going to make that out. I think we're
Person who legally adopts their name of their dependent.
Look at this. A person who legally adopts their surname of their step parent as a deliberate symbolic act of severing emotional, irrational, or familial ties with a biological pervert parents. This is very small.
Either
time.
one.
I'm not trying to. The change is not merely administrative. It functions as a public declaration of disidentification, signaling that the individual no longer recognizes the birth parent as part of their chosen family structure. Jesus Christ.
Man, you get one birth date wrong on a tattoo, and they.
I don't think that was the one. I think he knows the number one. I think he got that one correct. Why do we know this shit?
I know. When we were watching the clip of analyzing Ava, that dude, and I'm just like, what is wrong with it? Look at all this time we're wasting on this dumb
I gotta
shit.
go back and watch that again.
Reverend Rage Curl, did you Gorilla Monsoon was from Rochester? Did I know Gorilla Monsoon was from Rochester? I did not. Did you know that, Andy?
No, I had no idea.
You know who was from Rochester? Remember the Wyatts from wrestling? And
Bray Wyatt?
What was his name? I'm sorry. One of the bigger guys. What's that?
John Ritter?
No. One of the guys he came to my show one time. He's when that wrestling group called. They'll listen. They'll know in the chat.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't go that deep with wrestling.
Yeah, he was from there. He's a big dude too, and he actually passed away. But he was a nice guy there too. So,
80 and I used to get together every Monday night during the Attitude Era and flip back and forth between WCW and WWF. But I tapped out. What's his name?
Luke Harper.
John Hoover. And he played Luke Harper. Thank you, chat. Thank you. I knew they'd know.
A Countess She-Beast Tahiti Village says Sun Dragon doesn't sound very smart. SJ has mental problems and addiction problems. Yes, she wants to meet him. Look, I went to Rodney, so I can't talk here.
Yeah, I just want to see a chick fight. So you two go at it.
Sunflower Dragon said I'd have a drink with Ava before John right now.
Well, that's not. That might be even worse.
What about Dr. Huge?
Right. Sunflower Dragon, I'm already gone, Earl.
Okay, we'll see.
Wherever the leaf wins, I always get that wrong. It's so stupid. I know Chad said that. What is weird about Sunflower Dragon is not giving John money. It's giving him advice and bemoaning him ignoring it. That is silly. MSIP, is pillow titties a compliment? Yeah.
I don't know.
To a guy, no. To a girl, yes.
Right. EDR's cousins with the sheriff and Hootie.
Yeah, I'm from Ridge Rock.
Joe Corson, right? Thank you very much for that. All right, let's real quick, and then we'll get you guys out of here. Of course, you can tap out at any time. I just want to play this clip of John talking about why he's leaving the Dabbleverse. This is, of course, the big news going on. It's a short clip coming in from Extra Ad 874 on the Dabbleverse Anonymous subreddit.
I'm sure he's got a good reason, Carl.
Of course he does.
Thanks, brah. Thanks.
There's $5. Thanks so much, ETA, of you leaving the Dabbleverse. I told you, you fucking idiot. March 31st.
You shouldn't go, by the way. That's just.
No, look.
That sounded so much like Ava just now, didn't it?
Yeah, that's who that is. Come on.
Let's back that up.
And Ava gave him the same advice, too.
Yep. So did $2 Corky. Also said, like, come on, we're in this together now. We're going to crush it. Let's go.
Convinced.
Oh, I saw a great clip of Corky on his own show with Deb. And Deb's the voice of reason. Deb's great.
I like Deb. I asked her if she'd come on PDP next week, so she said yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
I want to talk to her. Because it was really funny. Because, Corky's on there going, holy shit, if John would just let me team up with him, we would take over the Dabbleverse. We would end all these other shows. We'd crush it. And Deb goes, our show wasn't doing anything. What do you mean? Like, why do you think teaming up with John's going to do something?
Why don't you flip that switch over on this channel?
Right. It was very funny.
An idiot. March 31st.
You shouldn't go, by the way. That's just.
No, look. I get $2 super chats now. All the guys. Oh, Steve, you didn't know about this. All of the other shows are saying, don't super chat John. Don't super chat John because so they're trying to squeeze me out now.
All right, I just want to point out something real quick. No one can control the internet. It's impossible. I've never tried. I would never try. Like, you can't tell the internet what to do. So the fact that John's sitting here going, everyone's telling them not to give me money. No, people have chosen not to give you money. They've made the rational decision to stop enabling you, which is why you're only getting $2 super chats insulting.
Yeah. You'd think for a guy who refused to pay child support for 9 months, you'd think he would grasp this concept.
Right. Right. Don't spend money on things you don't want to spend money on, like your kids.
Yeah.
Yes.
So all the shows, don't give John any money. So now they're all like in line, not giving me any money. Here's the problem, Steve. Every show watches me. They don't fucking realize without me, they're going to have to find some fucking different fucking content because I'm the content provider.
Look at Grillo goes, hey, he's the Rob Solid now. He's like, hey, if John goes away, you guys can make fun of me. Okay.
Oh, fucking sober up, Grillo. It ain't going to be you. I'm just telling you right now. They're going to have to find somebody, and it ain't going to be me. And then they go, oh, did we cut our nose off to spite our face? Oh, yeah, we did.
I like when John fantasizes like a child.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This is like a little kid who's just like, well, I'm just going to run away from home, and then they'll all be sad that I'm not here anymore. And I can imagine mom and dad crying. Why did we treat him so badly? Now he's gone. This is a childish fantasy he's having.
He's in so far that it doesn't matter. You know who Bob Ross is, the painter?
Of course.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So Bob Ross has a channel. Bob Ross hasn't been around since for 1,000 years. He's got 13 seasons of him painting, okay, which still runs on a Roku channel forever. And it just grows, and it still gets good views and everything else like that. John's stuck. He can leave if he wants, but there's too much content out there.
Mm-hmm.
You fucking idiots! Skull!
So I gave John the answer. I wish he would, at one point, maybe consider I know what I'm talking about when it comes to making money, podcasting on the internet. The internet. John's oversaturated. Yeah. John either wants to be on 3 to 6 hours a day or not at all. There's a really great in between where if John did a show twice a week, maybe thrice a week, and it was some people would be like, oh, John's on today. This is exciting. He'd get more live viewers. He'd get more chats. He'd have more to talk about. He might actually have time to plan something for his show that's a little more innovative than Duke of the Future. This would go such a long way. Have some scarcity. Like the supply and demand. The basic economic principle is scarcity. If you're not on very often, people are going to be like, oh shit, John's live, and they're going to want to super chat more.
Yeah, the great Jim Cornette, wrestling manager extraordinaire legend, has a great saying where he says, how can you miss me if I don't go away?
Exactly.
And I love it. And it sums it up perfectly. There's too much. This is the guy. He's on 7 days a week. telling you how everyone's doing shows, 3-4 shows about him every day. It's like, well, stop feeding content. Maybe people won't do shows about you.
What's funny is that he learns this, and all of these losers learn this from Kevin Brennan.
Yeah.
The difference is Kevin Brennan can go on twice a day and do these long streams with nothing planned and make a ton of money. Kevin has that gift. He has an audience willing to throw money at him nonstop. John's out here complaining, no one's giving me money. Then why are you online? Then do something different, you idiot.
I'll show them. I don't think anyone goes for his planning. Like for me, I go for his reactions. Like if you guys say something or do something, then I go, okay, what's he going to say about it? But I can't even, this is what's sad. I can't even sit through his show to see his reaction. I got to wait for you guys to play his reaction.
That's not sad. That's how you're supposed to do it, EDR. You got it right.
I mean, sad for him, but not,
Yes. JFK Headshot, Marsha wants EDR's nose for his collection.
I'm not sure what that means, but I'll pass on it.
Sunflower Dragon with another $5. Oh, John's not going to be happy with this. Now you're helping out the WATP network. My sister died of alcoholism and everyone had abandoned her at the end. I said I thought about a glass of wine months ago, never sex.
Yeah, well, that's,
Wow.
I think I take back what I said. I'm not sure if I take it back, but that right there explains a lot. I mean, maybe she's trying to save him or help him.
Yeah,
maybe
I think a lot of people want to help John and save him. I mean, I know Dr. Steve reached out to him in all sincerity, trying to help him behind the scenes.
Hey, Carl, everybody's got a dream of flipping a house, but guess what? Guess what? Sometimes that foundation is shit, and you got to fucking destroy that thing and start new.
Killer 420, he could have made thousands just show the two cats. That's true.
Yeah. If I'm him, I'm going out and getting cats. I'm borrowing cats just to be able to show.
Tex Hula says, Carl, ask the one too many producer if a fee was paid for the National Lampoon title. When I brought it up on the SJ, he had a meltdown. I'd definitely ask that.
Because you're right. I remember Jay Thomas, who I worked with, explaining that whole thing, and I'm pretty sure he did it on the air. I think it's like $10,000 to license the name.
Especially at that point. I was watching Corey Feldman talk about his worst movie with Stephen Baldwin, and his worst movie was National Lampoon's Last Resort. And he even said, he's just like, at that point, they were just slapping their name. If you paid them enough money, they just slapped their name on your movie.
So who do you think's more far, excuse me, what am I saying? Too far gone. Is it Corey or is it John?
Oh, that's tough because Corey is delusional in the same way John is.
Mm-hmm.
But Corey has like this drive and this circle of people around him. Like he's touring with a band and he's playing shows and he's not afraid to go on and do other shows and do interviews, but he's also living in his glory days.
But Corey's still getting opportunities. That's a big difference. Yeah. But that also feeds into the delusion even more. Which
exactly.
You know, at the end of the day, when the laptop's off and the lights are dim, John knows life sucks. I don't think Corey's ever had that moment. Well, I wouldn't say ever, but I don't think he's having those moments currently.
Well, and here's the other thing too. Despite the rumors you've heard about, I don't care who you are. When Michael Jackson wants to help your career, take it.
Yeah, no shit.
I mean, my goodness, it's not like I was walking around and and I was trying to look for some help or something like that, and some other guy came up to me. It's like, no, this is Michael
when you have to suck a guy's dick for 7 years, you should get something in return.
Guy's grabbing you like a bowling ball. At least plug my fucking album. That's the least he could do.
We're kidding, Corey. We're kidding.
Come on,
he didn't have to do anything, but still, if the guy just comes and goes, I think it help you out. Who's going? No, I got this.
Yeah,
I'm good. Thanks, Mike. Have a seat.
Countess Sheebies, DD Village. Giving an addict money isn't helpful. I know, but it is fun.
It is to the addict, first of all.
Yeah. It fuels everything, unfortunately. All right, we've gone way over, but this has been a very exciting episode. I want to thank Shuli, EDR, and Andy for coming on today. Final thoughts, my friends. Shuli, final thought.
I got to pee. Thanks for having me. We'll be back live tomorrow, and God bless EDR.
Very good. EDR, final thought, my friend.
Listen, just keep doing what you're doing. This Dabbleverse is amazing. You guys are like some of the most talented, funny people as a group that I've ever come across as far as an audience is concerned. And go to Hackamania and all the Dabbleverse things because you guys deserve to get together, have a good time.
It's always a blast when we do that. Yes, Hackamania.com. Right. Trucker Andy, final thoughts?
Yeah, can't wait for Hackamania. Thanks for having me on. Edge Files at 7:30 on Kaylee's channel. And Luigi Greenberg's and mine.
All right. And we'll be doing a bonus Living in the Past with Stuttering John tomorrow if you're on our Patreon, patreon.com/whoarethespodcasts, or if you're on this YouTube channel and you're a member, you'll get the link to that under the post tab, 4 p.m. live Living in the Past with Stuttering John Melendez. Thanks, everybody.
Dabble Point. A Stuttering John Melendez roundtable discussion.